Factory, Oka Studios, Haven, Sean Solo 8, Salacious Rum. Together, we're unstoppable. We are, of course, Freeman and MoNKey-LiZaRD, bringing out toys to play. That's right, Freeman and MoNKey-LiZaRD, bringing out toys to play. Freeman and MoNKey-LiZaRD.
Oh, hold on. Here he is. Fashionably late. Where is he? There you go.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. We are back where we belong, on the tubes. It's Freeman and a MoNKey-LiZaRD. Hope everyone's doing good today. It's a busy day today. It's a crowded day. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. I am your host, Bob Rum. And introducing first, he is the king of customs, the stop motion master, the Pacific Coast, Paul Oakenfold from Oakhurst Studios. But don't get him angry because the sun is real low. Hulk Smash, Haven.
Hey, you look different today. I still don't know who Paul Oakenfold is.
I reckon our Irish friends will be able to tell you who Paul Oakenfold is. Brian knows.
I believe I've seen him a few times, but I just can't remember.
I reckon
He's just some guy that you see at the grocery store once in a while.
He's a British DJ. He'd cracking tunes out there in the 2000s. Played a lot of gigs all over Europe.
I don't know how that's in my title then, because I don't do any DJing.
Oh, you're retired, I see.
He's retired. And up next, he is the dude. And that is what you call him. That's or his dudeness, or Duda, or El Duderino. If you're not into the whole brevity thing, it's a dude's nerdery.
What up, everyone? How are you?
Are you eating right now?
I would never eat out.
Let me go get my bowl of water and ice.
I do have some of the Queen's tea again, though.
Oh, well done.
It's delicious.
That's good.
My
And
hair,
introducing next. Yeah, it's good, dude. Yeah, it's good. How the legs, though? That's what more important.
I'm retired. I
know. You try and bring him out of retirement. You know. And up next, he's a DJ, a producer, a toy and video game collector, an average jester. Some say an incredible lover. Not some. It's highly documented. He is definitely the director of the MoNKey-LiZaRD Registrar and the leader of the MoNKey-LiZaRD Army at Salacious Rum. I'm back, everyone. I'm back, paying respects to Her Majesty the Queen. Look, and in honor of that special person,
I'm enjoying her tea right now. It's delicious.
Dude's got the tea, and we've got a very special evening today, an Irish special. Why have we got an Irish special, Bob?
Now, is that a euphemism for something across the pond, like an Irish special? Is that like a Dirty Sanchez?
I don't know what Dirty Sanchez is. Well, this week, in honor of the Freeman and the MoNKey-LiZaRD, placing 16th in the Irish podcast charts in the leisure category, we are bringing you an Irish special episode. And who better to represent the Emerald Isle than the three special guests we have for you tonight? First up, from Limerick, you'll find him riding a horse home from a rowdy night out with a kebab in one hand and a Guinness in another. First up, it's Brian from Brian's Action Figure Reviews.
Hey guys.
There he is.
This should be fun.
There he is. Welcome, Brian.
If you fell off that horse with a kebab in your hand, are you afraid that you would stab yourself?
Or spill the Guinness.
Spill the Guinness, that'd be more important, I think.
I mean, you could drink the Guinness, it would take away all the pain, but I'm just wondering. That's pretty dangerous.
Anyway.
And next up, possibly the nicest guy on YouTube, an entrepreneur that owns a brewery, a butcher's, a fish and chip shop, and now the fantastic Fuller's Figures YouTube channel. It's Connor Fuller.
Hello.
Agus Conasatatu.
Oh.
Nice to meet you all.
What's up?
Hello there.
Wait. You own a brewery, a butcher shop, fish and chip shop. Also?
You don't?
No. Yeah. Wow.
It's a famous name, the Fuller name, Vern. It's goes back many centuries. And yeah,
Anglo-Saxon, as we found out.
Yeah, it originates from England, you know.
Yeah, you know, my great-great-grandfather was like the prime minister of Ireland or something like that. Redmond.
Oh my God.
What?
His last name. Yep. He's like direct
grandfather
blood.
was the prime
Oh,
minister.
hold on,
Or,
John.
I don't know if it's a prime
What
minister.
the hell?
Someone showed me.
Hold on a
It's
minute, we're gonna
Wikipedia.
fact check this. We're gonna fact
Hold
check
on.
this.
I'm
Yeah, you
related.
can't just throw that out.
You
No,
can't
I'm
just
not
arrive
lying.
at that information.
Please show us your
Sean's
family
Sean's
tree.
grandfather was the prime minister of Ireland.
Yeah,
I would
you
like
look,
to
it's
see
a
a
Redmond.
family
and
tree.
It's our bloodline. Yeah, from the family tree. But
And now
I
I,
guess
now I live
Redmond used to
in,
rule the country or something.
And
I
I'm
wanna
getting married next week.
and
I
now
wanna
I'm
see
getting
you-
married. And
I want to see the PBS special about your family lineage then.
So do I.
Same.
Hey, my brother's into that stuff. So, and my
I'm
sister
a-
still lives in Oxford.
And last but certainly not least, a former nemesis for Salacious that is now widely accepted to be the #2 non-blinker in the world. You know him as Jonathan Redmond. We know him as Blinky.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Hello.
And what do you mean former nemesis? There's no former about it, Rob.
Well, we've sailed on it, haven't we? We've sailed on 1 and 2.
No.
Sound.
no. I remember winning that contest, and I remember you crying to Bob a lot.
I tried to enter. but I,
So the evidence is there. People can go back and check.
yeah, I tried to get in there, but I was told no.
was it just like last week when he was trying to take Dave Dimension's title belt award?
Not
Something
just last week. It was
He's always at it.
all his accomplishments are under scrutiny.
Well, I beat Connor in the quiz as well. I beat Connor
No,
in the
you
Big Mac
didn't.
quiz.
Didn't beat Brian,
I
though.
did.
Didn't
Nope,
beat
you
Brian.
didn't beat me.
Brian was beaten.
Don't
And
beat
finally,
Wow, we're 8
the
minutes
man.
in and we haven't had a video yet. This is impressive.
Yeah,
well, I'll
very
tell you what.
impressive. Oh my
I
gosh.
tell you what.
No.
Rather than read Sean's intro out, I think let's just have a little blast.
Yeah.
He likes to ride a llama every day and every night. He likes to ride a llama, he shot solo. He likes to ride a llama every day and every night. He shot.
There we go. Just a little blast. How you doing, Sean?
Good. Thanks for having me on, guys. I definitely appreciate it.
Top 5 toys of the 80s.
Thanks,
Yeah, I've got
everyone.
a lot of
Oh, I thought it was-
questions about these
I thought it was
rules
vehicles.
tonight.
It's top
Oh,
toys.
dear.
I got a lot of questions. I know the rules are not clear. They're not established.
The
Well, now
rules
it just
I know.
says top
Super
5
big up.
toys the
Ooh,
80s.
New Green Goblin.
Oh, nice.
Sean's already unboxing
We do-
stuff.
Are we doing
Yeah.
toy pickups now?
It just showed up. No, not yet.
Sean just
Oh, you know what else is cool? And people from Japan sent me.
just make Sean big screen.
Let's just go straight into
just let him go.
pickups.
Right? Look, how amazing. You know, Tamashii Nation, I waited 2 months for this, but look, they sent me an all-new Black Lion.
No.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
Yeah.
That's
The leg
class.
was broken.
That's for the one that broke, right?
Yeah, customer
Nice.
service. And, you know, it was like maybe 15 days out of warranty, just out of warranty, and they still hooked me up. Oh, my daughter brought a pickup. This is
It's a llama. Oh.
Yeah,
It's a baby
a
llama.
new family member. We just got her this shirt for the kids.
Oh.
But isn't she cool, man? Look how tiny she is. Her
Is
name's
that
Polly.
Is that a dog-sized Stranger Things t-shirt?
Yeah, pretty cool.
That is
So
Oh.
just got it today. So you know how the dogs get spoiled like that. But she's pretty cool, man, isn't she?
Yeah.
What's the name?
It's a beaut.
Good
Holly.
size.
Holly is her name. Yeah, she's gonna be really tiny.
Good
Very,
size.
and she's only gonna get about 6 to 8 pounds.
I could still ride her.
There you go. Yeah. So we're getting into pickups. Yeah, I just showed off
We're doing
Yeah,
pickups.
my new
Sorry,
goblin.
We haven't.
Sorry.
Okay.
You can't just start off pickups and show a puppy. Like, no.
Yeah, that one beats it too. I got this guy too. The new Roblox.
Nice.
So he's pretty
Great
cool.
figure.
I guess he's the heavy artillery version.
Hey, G-Force.
What up, G-Force?
Oh,
Hi,
I pulled
Eric.
the trigger on this dude.
Hello,
What's up,
Eric.
guys? Thanks for joining the show.
Sweet.
So I was not gonna get him, but I did. So, and I think that dude's nerdy was the same way. He was gonna pass.
Yeah, I'm glad I got him. He looks awesome with my Hulkbuster.
Yeah, okay, go put him in the living room, okay? Oh, and
Hey, Abdolf.
an Irish buddy sent me these. I think I showed you guys that though. Plus 2 clones. So got 2 more of these from Ireland from Gerard over on Twitter.
Oh, Gerard
nice.
Kane.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
Oh, he's good
Yeah,
lad.
but
Sound
and I got another one of these, another 3-point.
Oh, they're beautiful. That's a great
I
figure.
heard there's 3 different variants, like different stripes on them, and this one's the same as my other 2. So I've got 3 of those now. And I think that's all I got, guys, this week. Is that all I got, Kate? Yeah. Okay. All right. No, I don't want the llama, Kate.
Yes,
Like,
We want the
Yes.
llama.
What llama?
We want the
We want the
llama.
Bring it
llama.
to the llama.
Bring in the llama. Bring in
Show
the
me
Yeah,
the
yeah.
llama.
We want to see the llama.
Yeah, they don't
Llama.
want the llama. They're saying they don't
Yes,
want
we
this
want to
llama.
see the llama.
We want the
Llama, we riot.
We want the llama.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll take the
Oh.
puppy too.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Show me
puppy's
the
cool.
llama.
Okay, go ahead and bring her in the living room, honey.
Everybody
And
just
my daughter
write
got a
llama
new
in the
haircut.
chat.
She just wants to show you her new haircut she got today.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
On her Yoda, see the baby Yoda? I'm sure every kid's got that. Cool, huh? Bye.
Oh. Where's the llama?
Yeah.
Well,
You know you've hit the big time when you have an assistant to keep track of your toy purchases.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super John's joined us. Says, hey.
What's up, Super John?
G4 says, look at this motley looking crew. I don't know.
Absolutely. What a madhouse.
Cat's here. Cat, I'm really sorry about earlier, me mentioning the monkey sock and everything. I'm really sorry about that. Cat.
Bring her in the living room, okay?
Couldn't help it, Cat. Double J is in the house.
Hey, Jay.
Why is that cutting off Connor? Let me I hope you don't mind, Blinky. I'll move Connor like that. Left Coast is with us. He says, "What shaking kids?"
Hey, Rick.
Hey.
See who else we've got. There's Gerard. Look, speaking of Gerard.
Hello.
Hey, Jared.
Thanks to everyone that's joining us. It's been a really busy day today. There's so much going on, but the chat's filling up nicely. So thank you, everyone. That's really cool of you all. Left Coast says, sorry, I forgot to direct people to the stream. I was nervous and forgot. Don't worry about it, Rick. The army assembles. The army is well drilled by this point. So should we carry on with the toy pickups? We seem to be on a roll with the pickups.
Absolutely.
Does
Let's see
Sean
what
have
everybody's
anything
got.
else he wants to do first, though? Let's just
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know me.
Sean?
You have to take the dog out.
No, not yet. Luckily, I
You
got
have to run to
babysitter.
Starbucks. Do you have to run to Starbucks?
Already did that.
Okay,
That's
good.
why I ran late today. So,
What you got?
it's
Came
a
prepared.
venti mocha with an extra shot because I'm exhausted.
Cool.
So,
What does venti mean?
Big,
the largest. Yeah.
Large.
The
Big.
Trent is the largest.
Big.
Yeah. but
Why
they don't
can't we
make
just
it
say
in Costco.
large? Why can't we just say large, guys?
Because it's
know.
Starbucks.
My
Yeah,
ex
yeah.
Watch
girlfriend.
what I'm saying.
This is my Engorgio tea.
It's Starbucks and it's they're fancy.
I know.
My
I
ex-girl-
hate
my
it when I
ex-girl-
go in there because I'm like, can I just have a large?
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend used to say that about my monkey.
Oh, you know what else? I did get something else.
See, I knew there'd be something else.
Yes.
Yeah. Check these guys out. Bam.
Nice.
Nice.
Lovely.
But
Yeah.
these were what, like $300
Yeah,
bucks
really.
at one point, and then they reprinted them. So, and
Wow.
they did come bent from the Disney store and a sticker card. But I am going to open one. But yeah, that's all. I think. You know how it is. You don't even know what you order nowadays. Things show up like every other day. It's crazy.
Who'd like to go next? Should we have one of our guests on? I know Connor. Are you up for coming on next? You were looking forward to doing some pickups, weren't you? Or who would like to go?
When I was trying to find out whether I should open one or not, I keep it
Oh.
boxed yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we have some version openers, I believe, don't we?
Yeah.
That's what I was reading in the chat last night.
I might have mentioned it to Brian and Jonathan about 20 times, but I got the SH Figure Arts Luke.
Oh
There we go.
yeah,
There
he
we
is
go.
awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, and there's one when I ordered him, there was another figure that I've wanted for a long time. So I just said, damn it, and I ordered the Leia as well. So that's
Oh,
why.
I've never seen that.
Oh.
Could you do a video on that? And I'd love to see it.
Yeah. Now, the only thing is the face sculpt isn't the best on this compared to the other actors that they have, but the outfit, because the outfit is molded all in plastic, it sits much better than the Black Series one. I just thought it was a much better figure for. I'm just constantly trying to chase down that original trilogy perfect figures.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
know Han Solo looks really good too. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on him.
Yeah,
he looks good.
he's a great figure, and the likeness of the actor is so clear compared to the Black Series. But yeah, so
I'm gonna
seeing
definitely
it,
be picking more up of those two. Great line, I think.
and I went a bit mad then, seeing that I was shopping in Japan. So I never liked the scale of the Black Series R2D2 droid, and I got the Bondi model kit, and it was a much better scale for
Yeah,
the
they're
Black
Yeah,
Series.
I
nice.
heard that. Heard it's
They're
good
nice.
too.
So I was rooting around, and I got these guys on sale. So I forwarded them, and they all worked out between 10 to 15 euro each. So I got this guy, and again, I don't know
sick.
anything about these, but I just thought they'd look good on the
They're
background on the
great.
shelf.
They're
Oh,
great.
no way.
I've built one of those before. They're great. They're like snapping, a bit like Gundams.
Oh, they're so easy. Yeah, they're so
they're
easy.
great.
And I got then the 2 Imperial ones, so that's like an Imperial
Oh my
version of
goodness, he
R2D4.
went all in.
And this
They're
one,
cool.
but the
Yeah.
fact
Gotta
they're on
keep them
sale, it
off
was
of that
hard.
website.
Yeah, so the only problem is the other two are in plastic. These have a rubber band on them, so I just hope all the parts are there. I've done a quick check, and they look okay though.
Did Bandai ever make anything bad? Their stuff's just so good.
You're right. Yeah,
Yeah,
they make Ultron, and they actually make the SH Figure Arts too.
Yeah.
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 And the Monster Arts line as well is supposed to be really good.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting a Godzilla from them.
Can we say hello to a couple of people first? Quickly say hello
Yeah.
to Steve-O and
What's up,
Steve-O?
and
Hey,
Geek
Steve-O.
Strong as well
Oh,
is joining us.
Geek Strong behind me there. I put it up so you can see because I haven't got it hanging on the wall yet. That's Soy Manga Fandanga's picture that Geek Strong
Oh,
won
cool.
on the giveaway,
cool.
and very generously and kindly said send over to myself. So thank you so much, Geek Strong, for that. I absolutely love it. It's stunning.
Nice.
Bless
and
him.
Still looking for the perfect spot to hang it in the house. So
Bless him.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey to John Joker, thanks for joining us.
What's up, John?
I forgot to say. I forgot to say to Rick, well done on your stream earlier today. I didn't see all of it, so I'm gonna have to rewatch it. But well done, Rick. It's always nerve-wracking doing your first proper stream like that, and he had a really good guest on. So we got the general of the Underpants squad on, Michael Reed.
What's up?
Sorry, Connor.
No, it's okay. Picked up this guy. I wasn't going to get him because it wasn't actually a figure from the 80s. They made this one up themselves. But then, to be quite honest with you, I just wanted the bat with the red head, like the G.I. Joe cartoon. And that was the main selling point. So I picked up that. And then the last thing I got was a vintage G.I. Joe airborne figure.
Yes,
but it's not G.I. Joe. The reason I got this was the guy selling it had the Action Force card back.
Yeah,
Cool.
look at
It's got
that.
airborne on
So
it.
cool.
And then you see all on the back all
Love it.
the original
Love it.
G.I. Joe Action Force International Heroes. So I just thought that was just a lovely piece to get. I got a good price in it, so I jumped at the chance to have that. It's missing his action points.
The action points. They were obviously
Those
They're
card backs, it's you probably don't remember them. You probably didn't have them in the States, but they were as big at one point as all the Star Wars figures over here. You could literally have your Star Wars on one side and then
Them at the
literally
other.
rows full of Action Force and yeah.
Because
Love
this
those
this Valaverse figure that came out, Condor, is supposed. So this Airborne got released in Brazil under the name Condor. So when Valaverse released this guy, he's kind of supposed to be modelled on this. This was actually one of my favorite figures as a kid. Him and Snake Eyes were obviously sort of the first two I grabbed, and I just thought I'd have to marry them up together. So there's a connection there. So that's why I got that. They're my pickups.
Very cool.
Nice.
Busy week.
Let's say hello
Spicy.
to Mikey. Those Bandai
Hey,
kits are
Mikey.
awesome. You're gonna have a lot of fun building those.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
Unless you're like Bob.
Nice
Unless you're
stream, Connor.
Live stream, not a bad idea. And there might be a few choice words used.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next then? Who fancies it next? Any takers? I'm going to pick someone.
We should have Vern because we skip him every week. Don't
We don't want to miss him. We don't want to. We've got to keep him happy. Here we go.
I picked these up.
Oh, nice.
I know everybody else already has them, but it's cool.
I still haven't got my set. I've got.
They're cool. They're really cool. I like the Ahsoka one for sure, man.
So I've been opening these and I've been giving them to my grandson to play with when he comes over, and I think they're almost perfect because they don't fall apart and they're only 5 POA. But AJ hooked me up with the Boba Fett because I wasn't unable to get them. They won't ship my pre-order, and then I found R2.
Oh, so you got the set now.
Yeah, so I got the set. So kind of happy about that.
You're not going to open those, are you, Vern?
If my pre-orders ever come in, I'll probably open the other ones.
That Boba, does it have rocker ankles? Just looking at it through the package.
I think it's almost yeah. Let's see. Well, I don't know. You tell me. I'm not an expert on those.
You can tell.
Yeah, I think
just
so.
swivel.
Yeah, I think I think they do.
Yeah, Ewok puppy. I can't wait to get those costumes you see.
I found this guy on the shelf, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to paint that one up and make it like Boba Fett.
Putting them on the pegs.
Oh,
I'd love to get another one.
They're great
yeah,
figures.
Vern, that'll look so sick.
Yeah, I have one already, so I think I was waiting to find one so I can paint it and do the mod on that. And then the coolest thing that happened this week was Red Ranger Chris was posted a picture of the Boba Fett figures that he saw in the Walmart. I haven't been able to find them at all. I know the dude got his shipped to him, and then I just made some comment. I was like, "Send me one."
Yeah, I still need one of those too.
And he sent me one.
Nice, man.
Very nice.
Oh, that's super awesome. I mean, Red Ranger Chris hooked me up.
Yeah.
And man, I can't be more
You're
thankful.
lucky. They aren't going to sit on pegs either, man. Because there was 6 of them in San Luis, 20 miles away. I got off of work and all of them were gone. So people are literally going in the store and buying them all.
He took a picture. It was full pegs, and then he sent me a message later. He goes, "Hey, I went back in there. Luckily, there was one left, or something like that." So
I
it was
have one
not even
pre-ordered, so I'm holding out.
Yeah, so I got them on pre-order too, but they're not coming until December supposedly.
Yeah,
so,
I hope it'll be sooner than that.
So
that'll soon have a Vern head, won't it? That'll soon have a Vern head.
So I think that's it.
I don't know.
But that was pretty cool. To get a figure, somebody, sent it to me. It's not often anybody sends me anything, so that's really cool.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Definitely doesn't get any invites.
Wind it up.
Not to Lego parties.
Here we go. We started.
What?
Well, who's up next?
Fuck it, I'll go next.
He's going.
All right.
So I'm going to stick with the team of people sending me stuff. So I received a few bits this week as well. From someone else in the chat, actually. Or in the...
Oh, no.
So, much like Connor's one, I also got the Cobra Bat,
Oh, nice.
the Python Patrol, and I got this 2-pack as well. TMNT, Zarex, and Zork.
Oh, yeah, those are cool. I've seen them in the store.
So I hadn't a clue who sent me those. Connor sent me the Viper, and about a day later, that evening I found out that Connor also sent me the TMNT 2-pack. Yeah, so I didn't get the chance to thank you properly in person. So thanks to Connor for those. That was absolutely awesome of you.
So much for the let's keep that between ourselves part.
Yeah.
You know me, Connor. I can't do that.
He's from
I
Limerick.
know. I felt bad about getting them 3 clone troopers, and people are still looking for them. It's just horrible.
I also got this from Kapow
Ooh.
in UK. Now, this is the first thing I've received with no plastic in it, which was really, really strange. And
it is strange, huh?
Just to show you like what the figures came in, were like little
It's
bits
wrapped.
of paper.
Yeah, just like the
Madness.
Troop Builder packs, the Star Wars Vintage Collection Troop Builder.
Yeah,
pack.
even the Vintage Collection, the next 3 coming out are like that.
Yeah,
Insanity.
Yeah, they do the Fortnite figures like that.
Yeah, I haven't seen them yet.
The last thing, I have another few bits, but I'll be here all night because all my pre-orders just happened to arrive the same week, which was really strange.
Mm-hmm.
But the big thing I got this week was.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I'm looking forward to that.
Cool.
So,
I'm looking forward to the one with the hawk. Have you gotten him yet? Which one is that one?
Oh,
Spirit.
Yeah, he looks so cool. I think
he's on the way. Yeah.
Mikey, a good friend Mike in Houston is a certified genealogist, and so he's going to fact check Sean's claim to the Irish Prime Ministry.
Go for it.
Thanks, Mike.
I don't know if it's Prime Minister. He's like my brother said he like ruled the country. He showed me.
He might do a better job than the guy here now.
For
Prime Minister
Jason.
Prime Minister Jason.
That's my mother's maiden name.
Jason.
So, and we're all from there. I still have my Irish passport. It was in Shankill, Dublin, or just outside of Dublin is where I lived. Well, I didn't live there. I was only there for like a few months, but that's where I got introduced to Batman and stuff. It was super cool.
I thought Shankill was in Belfast.
No, Shankill's.
Road is in Belfast.
There's an area in South Dublin, Shankill as well.
Yeah,
this sounds.
I remember taking a train or a bus like 10 minutes on my skateboard when I was 14, and they were throwing stuff at me, calling me half caste because I get tanned, And I didn't know what they were saying, and I went home and I said, "What are they saying, half caste?" And they were all laughing at me. So, oh well.
Yeah, that's Southside Dublin, Sean. I can only apologise for them.
South side.
I was 14. I had no idea, but I guess
the North side were a far more cultured people. So
that's a scurrilous
lie. They were literally throwing shit at me, telling me to get the hell out of here and stuff. It was crazy.
Connor told me that the Southies all, they're the ones that are still ride their horses like in Limerick.
Yeah, but then I went to Dublin though, and I went to the skate shop there, and there was like 15 other skaters, and they took me all over Dublin. I ended up in somebody's backyard riding a half pipe at the end of the day. So there is, I had obviously good experiences too. But I'll never forget Dublin, man. It was epic out there. Pretty cool.
We're up to 33 in the chat.
Sorry, guys. Keep mumbling, man. It's just Starbucks extra shot. And the Irish,
when you're the
pub
great
right now,
when you're the great grandson of Ireland's adjacent prime minister,
you're gonna come
king.
with a yap.
We haven't actually ruled out that he might be a king.
Or maybe it was a king. It may have been a king. Yeah, I know. They were just really stoked, and I didn't care.
The only Redmond was there. John Redmond, wasn't he?
John Redmond.
I think
John
what happened is Sean's great grandfather worked in the Guinness factory.
Like my oldest brother was John Redmond, basically. And he's named after him, William Redmond, and I'm Sean, and I guess Sean means John, so we're all named after that.
So you and Jonathan are cousins then?
Sounds like an English name.
I don't know what it is. I just heard he's like a great-great-grandfather or something like that, or great-great-grandfather. Not that high up. It's like pretty. But we're messed up now because my mom married an American, and now we're over here. But anyway, this ain't the Sean Solo 8 show, so let's carry on.
Well, but we didn't know you were Irish royalty, so now I'm gonna have to make a new segment.
Llama riding.
Have to be cow riding now.
We've got Colonel Angus has joined us.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Hey, and Dan Dandy.
Good old Dan.
Well, get through the toys. Let's go see.
Is that everything, Brian? I'm also wondering what that Spider-Man is in the back, that poster, or what is that?
Just a poster of Gwen Stacy's most unfortunate moment.
Yeah. Should we get a quick tour or no, guys? What do you think? I don't know.
Hold on.
A little room tour.
Let's do it.
Nothing,
Let's do
anything.
it. Let's do it if we can.
Okay.
Let's do
Ooh,
it.
he's got another side of shells too. Look at that.
Oh, look at this room. This room looks good.
It's like
And
Yeah,
that's
this is what we like. This is
Transformers.
this is what we like on the Free Men show.
This is how we started. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Hold on a minute. That's too quick. That's too quick. You've
Oh,
gone over.
okay.
Is this
Yeah.
Transformers?
Yeah.
top.
So I'll try and direct this. So Transformers up here.
Nice. What's the big one? What's the big? Is that a Devastator? Or
It's a KO Devastator.
yeah.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Sweet.
If I breathe on it, it will probably fall down. So
Oh,
yeah. That's just all like wrestlers and stuff.
wrestlers.
Yeah, it looks like wrestlers. Yeah.
Hold on, you got some Dinobots there as well.
Yeah, I see
Yep.
the Dinobot. I'm gonna
Nice
regret not
matter.
picking that
Oh.
repack up.
Oh, I want that
Um,
I want that Bret Hitman Hart figure.
Over
Nice.
here, you've got like my the 12. It's got Storm and Dragon Ball.
Ooh, so you collect everything. You're in deep trouble. You're in really deep.
Up here, you got just like random stuff.
What's that? A massive Doctor Doom? A 12-inch Doom or something, or what?
No, it's just far away. It's just the Legends one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if I can get this behind me, hold on.
Oh, nice Legends display.
So they're all my
Ooh.
Legends.
Nice.
Now, what's that Sentinel? Is that the HasLab up there or no?
No, that's the Marvel Universe STC one. STC
Yeah.
thing.
Ah,
Same with the Galactus over there. And last one over here is my
oh
Jones.
boy.
The Joes.
Oh, the Star Wars.
The Star Wars.
Oh
I
no,
won't
that's
be able to
Joe's.
read. And there's
Those are
gaming
all
stuff up
Joe's.
here.
Are you kidding me?
No, there's gaming stuff
Oh.
up here as well.
That's Street
Oh,
Fighter.
gaming
We've
ones.
got
Oh, I
Street
see
Oh, look at
Sonic.
that Ryu and
That's
Ken.
Street Fighter.
Wow.
Oh,
I
hold
know.
on.
I'm gonna tinkle in the Street Fighter arena for sure.
And Predator, NECAs and stuff there.
Who's that sitting on the ledge? Is that Kermit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of him in package, so I got to open him. Is that the Diamond Select one?
Yeah, it's from the Muppets Diamond Select Pack.
Yeah.
There is
Super
like a Fozzie somewhere as well. I don't know where he is though. And I'll see if I can get if I can reach the Star Wars stuff. It's quite
Yes,
far
please. Yes,
Oh
please.
shit!
Can you see that?
Look at
Yeah.
that. That's
Yeah.
too many. So how long is this collection, accumulated from? Like 4 years, maybe, or longer?
About 10 years, I'd say.
Oh snap!
So, hold on. More up there. And there's Castle Grayskull up the top.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Oh, nice, man. So is this just a toy collection room then, basically?
Yeah, this is my my spare room, so I decorated it.
Oh, nice. That's good. And is that your pile of shame right behind you there?
Which
All
is
those sealed boxes?
Oh, we like
yeah,
looking at
that's-
piles of shame. We like looking at boxes.
Cardboard all over the shop.
Sean, show us the state of your pile of
Oh
shame.
no,
Come on,
mine is
no,
bad
come on,
still.
come on, show
All
us.
right. It's
Come on.
yeah. There's
Oh wow.
massive. Yeah, and then it
Nice.
goes on down here too. It's everywhere. But it's pretty bad.
Wait till we get to the dudes. That's bad.
Yeah, the dudes. No, he's been cleaning his up really.
Mine's all cleaned
that whole
up
area.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
it's in an organized pile.
Brian's room looks cool. Is Stephen the one? Is Stephen's on your podcast, isn't he, Brian?
That's our tubs.
Tubbs.
Yeah.
Hey, Tubbs. Thanks for joining us. Let's go and have a look. Let's go. We've got to go to the nerdery, haven't we? It's about time we go to the nerdery.
So I only have one package.
No.
To play a little, not real thrilled.
Oh,
Oh, that's not a good sound.
Not a good start.
no.
Never a good sound.
I'm sorry to the chat. I don't know where I am. I've just lost.
Oh, cool.
the
The
chat.
Umbra Trooper,
Umbra
finally.
Trooper, nice.
Congratulations.
Umbra,
Todd.
He's a nice figure.
Yeah. Two!
Ooh, two.
Yes.
Oh, I hope
that
I
on-
find another.
Was that on purpose or was that just a spread bet?
Probably GameStop to get free shipping.
Yeah, it's
One,
100%
the dude.
to get free shipping. That's why I bought 2, and I knew these would be expensive. So 1 to keep in box and 1 to open up.
Yeah.
Nice. What do you say? Hey to Boba Hicks. He's been hanging out recently. It's good to
what's
see you,
up?
man. Thanks, dude.
Hey, Boba.
Hey, Boba.
And Left 4 Dead for as well.
No, hey, Left 4 Dead.
What's
Awesome
going on?
guy in
Left
the
4 Dead.
community.
But yeah, GameStop normally packs better than that. Little surprise, but would appreciate a little bubble wrap. But everything came out all right.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
What are these other posters, Brian, that Tubbs is on about? You got some naughty posters or something?
What did he say? Show
He's
him the
saying,
other
show them
posters?
your other posters.
Oh, there's like movie posters behind the Transformers with myself and Tubbs on them because we did like short films together a few years back, amateur movies. Not what you're thinking, Rum.
Basic Instinct, Rihanna. Basic Instinct. Is it you or Tubbs that plays? What's her name?
Oh, I'm not going to claim that one.
Can we see your piles of shame, dude?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
I really don't have them. They're all cleaned up.
You're not showing the whole thing, though, are you? There.
No, we know that desk's over there.
How's the display looking now? You had an explosion go off.
I looked at that too. Yeah,
No, it looks great.
see
Thanos is right on top. He's right on top. So it's looking really good.
That's a diorama.
It's a
Hey, that's how
diorama.
mine looks, bro.
Thanos
It's
on
so
top.
hard to get motivated to clean those things.
There we go. Look at that. He's standing perfectly. He's just victorious, happy,
Perfectly balanced.
perfectly balanced. Exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Blinky, what do you collect? I don't think we've ever asked. What? I know you do collect. What lines do you collect?
Mostly Transformers and Black Series, with the odd Marvel Legends tossed in when there's a particular figure I want, like maybe it's Spider-Man or something like that.
I love Transformers, but I must admit I get confused because there's so many bloody lines. G1 is the passion, but I think the other ones, most recent ones I've been getting are some of those studio series. I don't know where you stand on which one's the.
I'm more into the newer ones. I've no interest in the original Transformers. They were a great idea, but they were never executed well, and they never quite matched the cartoon. Like He-Man matched the cartoon, Star Wars matched the films. The G1 Transformers never matched the comics or the Transformers TV show for me. So I didn't really have much interest in them.
Yeah, in their vehicle modes, they looked pretty cool. Like,
they did.
Megatron. If I could ever get my hands on a Megatron, I think I'd go for it. But what are you looking at? Like $500 at least, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive for the G1 stuff now. And when you look at cartoon Megatron or comic Megatron, and then you see what the toy turns into, they're not even close. They're not even close.
Is anyone tempted by the Lego Optimus Prime? Have you seen that thing?
Oh, that looks cool.
Should I show it? Should I just put a picture of it up because it looks insane.
What is it? 160?
180
sounds about right. Sounds about right. 150 on the Lego website.
That is going to be a historic and very valuable piece, I think, because it's basically the introduction of a transforming Lego. It's pretty cool.
And it does actually transform. You don't need to take it apart to turn it into.
Does it?
Yeah, it's really cool how it's done.
And it doesn't even look like a Lego, really. It's insanity, huh?
Look at that thing. That's got to be. They're going to do more of these as well, don't you?
Every single,
Yeah, that's going to be a must.
Hey, can you hit the little play and turn the sound down?
Probably. Oh, it's just a cycle around.
Turn. Hey, looks sick though, doesn't it?
I want to see it transform.
Yeah, I'd like to see someone transform.
I think some of the bigger Lego YouTubers, they got it and they did a whole build of it and the transformation.
Oh, look, yeah, there's a little bit.
Yeah, I saw a video on YouTube of someone that actually had it. I can't remember who it was. Brick Studios or someone. That is sweet. Look at that.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, they got some older dude playing with it.
There's a There's like a spam bot
Worst display ever.
in the chat. Whoever's it's called Nightbot keeps posting malicious links.
Yeah.
I went a bit Nightbot. I was testing it out, so see if it works. It's quite good.
I definitely haven't seen it post a link to Vern's channel.
No, it won't.
The links to everyone's channel is in the description, including Vern's, but also Fuller's Figures. Make sure everyone goes and subs to Connor, Fuller's Figures, and also Brian's action figure toy reviews. And I've also posted Jonathan's. It's either your Twitter account or your Instagram account, Jonathan.
I think it's my YouTube channel.
Oh, is it YouTube channel? I'm sorry.
So this picture of the Lego thing is a promotional picture, right? That they got on the screen. What is that supposed to be a framed picture of?
Good question, man.
I mean, and who's gonna like buy that and put
Your
it on
wallet
their
tightening.
bookshelf?
I know.
It's modern art, Vern. It's modern art.
IKEA.
What they're telling you there is you need 2 Optimus Prime, so it's $300 or euro you're going to have to spend.
Yeah, 'cause
Or
you gotta
you
have
need
That
more
is what
than
they're
a
telling
couple
you.
of
in each fashion.
Ooh,
And then, of course, one to keep sealed.
Oh, so, yeah.
That's
Here we
true.
go.
3.
There you go.
He looks like
Yeah,
he's
it's got his
having fun.
jetpack. He's got his jet. Oh, that's the Matrix. Look, it's got the
that's
Matrix.
pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, I probably like misdo like one Lego and he wouldn't be able to transform,
Or yeah,
and I wouldn't be able to figure it out. What's going on?
Searching frantically under the couch.
That looks pretty cool.
oh, it does. It makes me feel like a
It
kid
doesn't look
again watching
Lego-y,
that.
though. It doesn't have sort of the pegs sticking out. It's very
Quite
clean lines on
straightforward.
it.
Yeah, it looks easier than the Hasbro. You know,
I backed
I did a video of
the
mine. It took forever.
I backed the HasLab Transformer Victory Saber thing. Did anyone? Did you go for that, Brian? Have you seen that thing?
No, it looks
No.
cool though.
That looks crazy. I think that's coming soon. Can we say hello to the tunnel rat? Where is he? He's in here somewhere. The tunnel.
Hey,
My good
tunnel
friend, the
rat.
tunnel's here.
Hey,
There he
Tunnel
is.
Mark.
Hey,
Hello.
Right, do you want to see a couple of boxes that have come into Bob's? I didn't get my massive delivery. I've got a delivery of 39 figures coming on Monday. It was supposed to be
Ooh.
today.
Sonner.
So next week's Monkey Lizard, Freeman and Monkey Lizard is going to be quite busy. But I did get a couple of things. If you want to have a look.
So we should carve out like an hour just for your
Yeah.
pickups.
Well, I can do a separate stream if you want.
No, that takes the pressure off.
I'm gonna go
Sorry.
grab something to eat. I'll be
No,
back
some-
in about 20.
I don't know what this is. So let me just grab. I have no idea what this is. This came today.
Every time I see that knife come out, I'm thinking of a Saturday Night Live skit where all of a sudden the next thing you know, there's like just blood coming out. A vein gets hit.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's why I
and
just
I'm
use
dreading
scissors.
that. That's been
old
mentioned
school.
before, and I'm dreading that actually happening.
Ooh, that was
Oh,
not
look.
packed well.
Oh, look, those.
Oh, you
Oh,
lucky
nice.
dog.
Nice.
I haven't seen these yet.
Yeah, I cannot wait to get my hands on that
So-
thing.
Amazon
Oh,
just moved up my ship date on those.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I'm not sure where I ordered mine
Do
at.
you know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind it actually, as a because the card back is the same size as the normal card back.
Oh,
do
mine
you know-
says July 5th. So
Do you know
mine's
if they
miles away.
if that's what they end up looking like, I don't mind it.
I don't mind it at all either, to be honest.
Because you get this nice, you get a bit of side art as well. Look.
Yeah, definitely a compromise.
Oh, the back's better. The back looks
Yeah.
better than. You get to see all the. I don't mind that. That's all right. There's another one. What's? I think you guys have got these, haven't you?
Yeah,
So.
still waiting
Isn't
on the
there
Black
supposed to-
Series.
Isn't there supposed to be another one of those?
Yeah, there's
That's-
like a Target exclusive one. I can look that up. I ordered that too.
Why haven't they sent me that one? Because I ordered both of them.
For which one? The
There's
Boba Fett?
There's two boxed ones, isn't there?
Yeah, one's Ahsoka. Ahsoka comes in a box like that, right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so why haven't they delivered those together? That's strange. Strange. Have I already got that? I can't remember. So that's cool. Well, I don't mind that at all. I think that's quite interesting. And then this was an absolute bargain. So the dude will appreciate this. This was 60 quid.
Oh, nice. I think I know what that is.
The Kapow Toys thing, is it?
Yes. And this is what it came from DP. It was delivered by DPD, and it was just in this box. But they've
Diamond
packed it
Pearl
in.
Dage.
They've packed it in well. Look at that. So I think 60 quid is an absolute bargain for these.
Yeah, and once you get them in hand, they look better. Because I was going to pass on them all until I seen them in the store.
Dude, it really is an awesome wave.
Yeah.
I think I've got to leave these on card, haven't I?
Yeah, you have to leave
I
those
haven't
on card
opened
unless
mine.
you get doubles.
Well, I did
You
open
can't
the
open
thing.
those.
The thing is worth opening.
I just got doubles of everything except the White Chick Sue Storm. I'm good with just wanting her.
Although the only problem is these actually don't these will go quite well with the Galactus, won't they?
They will, yes.
And so do you open them or not? Then that's the kicker.
Well, you can put them up on the wall behind Galactus.
Good shout.
Or just buy another set. For 60 quid, like that's an absolute bargain.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Well, you got the whole wave for 60. That's brilliant.
Yeah. Well, this set of 39 figures that are coming tomorrow, they were like £4 each. Some of them. I think I saved 500 quid.
That's a great figure.
Yeah, I loved it. I had to open mine. This is the only one I had. I know they had. I think the Nerdery has 2 of them, don't you?
I did, yeah. I got 2. I got doubles of every one of these except Invisible Woman.
He's heavy. These cards are immaculate as well.
And that one was only 22. They didn't charge the deluxe price for it.
And was that sold as damaged stock, or was it just a sale?
Do you know on the website it says disclaimer: any items bought at sale we cannot guarantee the packaging will not be damaged. But the packaging this was a sealed box, like they hadn't opened it, and it's totally immaculate. So God knows.
Wow.
I think they were saying on their Facebook page that like they found a load of old stock in their warehouse.
Right.
They were just throwing up for sale. So
is that it? Oh, there's another one. Shit, Jesus.
But they're all released the last year, aren't they? They're not a year old.
I've got no room on my desk.
There it is. White Chick Sue Storm.
What do you think of that in hand, Ron? I think it's I like mine.
I like it. I like the sculpts.
It's very Emma Frost.
It's not too bad, but
she looks like the Wayans brothers in White Chicks.
You look at the lips, it is off-putting, but
look at the fitties. She looks like the Wayans brothers in White Chicks.
I don't want to say what, I don't want to say what I'm thinking about the lips. I'm going to get in trouble if I say what I think about the lips.
Well, you get yourself
now you need the invisible variant, because there's a variant where she's
the invisible one is really cool.
That's all of them. So
there's 2 variants. There's the invisible one, and then there's the Johnny Storm where he's in his F4 uniform.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of relieved that 39 figure box hasn't come today, because I'd be a nightmare getting into that now.
It won't be one box, will it? It can't just be 39 figures and one giant box.
God knows. God knows. God knows.
Absolutely hate you if you has to hog like 39 figures in one box. The size of it.
The problem is, I said I'm not going to buy any figures for a while, and then buddy Classic Toys messaged me and was like, "Salacious, quick, get on the Sona Toys website, 66% off for an hour." And then the day after, he was like, "Quick, it's back, but it's 44%," and they put more figures on. 39 figures later.
That would be dangerous to do a sale like that. They haven't had any good sales over here in a while.
Orlando's here.
Hey, Orlando.
What up, Orlando?
Hey, Orlando.
Can everyone say hi to Rafi, please?
Hi, Rafi.
Hey, Rafi.
What's up, Rafi?
Hello, Rafi.
Hey, Rafi. Nathan's here as well.
What's up, Nathan?
Hey, Nathan.
Flame on.
What's going on?
Nathan's
watched him somewhere this morning.
Nathan's joined the Lego Studs. He's the latest member of the Lego Studs. It's Nathan.
So he got an invitation.
He did. He did. You gotta have the right pair of pants. He wears space gray pants. So
I'm wearing awesome shorts tonight.
we want to see. We want to see.
I'm retired.
We really want to see, because everyone knows
He's part Welsh, part German, part Croatian. The dude is a leg model. He's a leg model. He's a leg model. The dude. He's a leg model. The dude is a leg model. He's part Welsh. He's part German. He's part Croatian. But the dude is a leg model. He's a leg.
There's 8 more minutes of that song.
I know.
Yeah.
Now, if you weren't nodding your head along to that, then you're lying.
No, it makes me feel like I'm in the Matrix.
Listen to 8 minutes of that tune.
Now, I want to bring
8 minutes, you'll feel like you're in the Matrix.
Oh, Simon's here.
Hey, Simon.
Hey,
Simon, I just want to
We
say,
just seen your pistol in the back.
I just want to say, Simon is largely responsible for Salacious's latest track, Monkey Sock. So if you listen to that and you querying what twisted mind that came from, I want to put 80% of that onto Simon. So
that means it's probably like 99% you.
yeah, probably. And we're blessed.
Is it any coincidence that you start talking about a monkey sock just when there's a monkeypox breakout in the UK?
I know, yeah. I've seen
Bad
that.
timing, isn't it?
Everywhere in the world, actually.
Where have you been?
It's very suspicious.
We're actually blessed to be joined by one of East 17's former backing dancers.
Hey, Christian.
Christian.
What's up?
What's up, Christian?
Hey, smugglers.
Now, I want to put up, if I can, I'm going to have a little dude rant, I think, about the latest Marvel Legends. Let's have a look, see if I can find them. Especially the Mojo, because that thing looks awesome, but incredibly expensive.
Get my Mojo. Here's my
Hey, dude, were you able to get that Target exclusive?
I actually did, yeah. I was able to get it.
Oh, let's look at the dude first, and then I'll.
So this is the Toy Biz Mojo.
Nice.
Which
Yeah, I remember seeing that video.
was an item I actually did quest for this and found a lot of the bath pieces in a vintage toy store when I was traveling for work in Columbus.
That was a Build-A-Figure, wasn't it, dude?
Yeah, it's a Build-A-Figure. Yep. But I mean, look, you check out all the all the wiring in the back.
Yeah.
And then all these. So he has these little clear nodules on the bottom, which everything stands on. But then his arms and all these legs move independently as well. And then he's got full articulation of his hand. And then check out that head sculpt. He's gnarly.
Oh yeah.
So for me, there's just no need to buy one. I have Long Shot, and here's the Toy Biz Long Shot. So we got him. And I have Dazzler too, but she's in the X-Men box. But for me, there was no need to rebuy 3 things I already had for $131. That was crazy.
So how much do you think that version of the Mojo cost you?
With the figures, it probably was like $50, 60. I mean, it was, I bought because these were expensive getting the figures.
Yeah.
So, I mean, less than 131 for that. That's for sure.
So let's have a look at that's a cool figure. Let's have a look if we want.
Yeah, so it's like if you didn't own it and you love the 90s X-Men, I would totally say to grab it, but I feel like the cost is it's just you know what I mean? $131 for basically a Build-A-Figure.
Can you explain what's all this bit? I don't get. Why is there like a little Funko Pop or something? I don't really get that.
I don't know why Funko Pop Wolverine is in it.
No,
you guys, I have no idea.
From the comics, isn't it? When he cloned the X-Men, only they were kids.
Okay,
I think from back in the day. It was like X-Babies or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a really annoying little Wolverine mascot or something that he has, isn't it?
Yeah.
The box is cool. That's cool, isn't it? Like an old remote. That's the back of the box. Nice that they put the comic strip on there. So that's cool, isn't it? You know, nice concept. See, if they start doing, if they start doing boxes like that, you know, I can get behind the no plastic because it's quite imaginative, isn't it? Doing stuff like that.
It's really cool, but they charged $131 in the US. I just think that's crazy. So like, because these are just basic repack figures.
Yeah.
And so let's say those are really $40 each. That means they're charging $90 for Mojo.
I think the Mojo is a new figure though. It looked much bigger when in the pictures that they showed off.
Yep. But they're still charging $90. You know what I mean? If I'm valuing each of the other figures as 20 each.
That one looks a lot cleaner as well than the Toy Biz one. Not half as much detail, if you get me.
Yeah, it doesn't have as much detail.
Can we welcome Michael Cherry? Can we welcome Michael Cherry?
Michael.
Sorry. So what would we put? What price would we put on this then if we were putting this out? What's a fair market price do you think for this pack?
How much was the sorter that came out?
That was
50 quid. 50. Yeah.
I think if they charge 50 quid for Mojo, I'd buy them.
Yeah.
Well, here's the like with this figure, right? Like you would think that the Mojo would be a Build-A-Figure. So how much is a wave with a Build-A-Figure, right? It's like $200. And that's got like 8 figures and a Build-A-Figure. So I mean, this is like one Build-A-Figure and 2 figures, and it's more than half of what a wave would cost.
Yeah.
Even if it was at 100, because you're talking 25 each now for the smaller figures, and then you have 50 for the big figure. That small Wolverine isn't worth $20.
That's not
or whatever.
No.
And I wouldn't say anyone's buying it for that Wolverine figure either.
No, definitely not.
No.
The thing is, if you don't pick this one up, your alternative is the Toy Biz one, but then you've got to buy how many Build-A-Figures was it?
I think it's 4 or 5. 4 or 5 in that Build-A-Figure pack, yeah.
So you're not really left with much choice, are you? Really?
No.
I love this. Is my favorite Build-A-Figure that I own is my Mojo. That's by far the best one I have. I love this thing.
Is anyone picking this up? Is anyone picking this Mojo World up?
Not at that price.
Negatory.
No, it's too dear.
No.
No interest.
This probably won't hit the shops either.
Dude, look at my long shot. Like he's already awesome. I don't need a new long shot.
Sorry, dude. Honestly.
I mean, this is the thing as well that it's a Hasbro.
Look at that majestic mullet he has too, flowing. Look at that. See how his mullet is just flowing.
Eric reckons 70 to 80. That's probably right. G-Force.
Yeah, if it was like $80, I think that'd be a pretty reasonable value.
Geek Strong's complaining that a new Mojo doesn't have a swollen nutsack. I agree.
Yep.
I agree. Yeah, we need the nutsack.
Gotta have the nutsack.
Yeah. Oh no, Rick's got a new theory. Oh dear. Let's put this. There were some other releases, weren't there? Let me add that back if I can. What else was there? Oh, right, yeah, this thing. You dude, your shorts were making me laugh on this thing. Bless your soul. You were refreshing like a man possessed. I actually don't know this character, so you're gonna have to explain this one to me.
It's just Spider-Man in a leftover Fantastic Four uniform with a bag over his head.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense.
Yep,
It
it's pretty
does.
self-explanatory.
But if you look at it, it looks like it's an old Bucky Cap body, maybe. Which I can't, you know what I mean? So I'm happy to get it because it's another Spidey figure, but they could have used a newer upgraded body mold.
And were you able to get the pre-order in, dude?
Hey, Matt.
Yep, I did. Thankfully it was up
Matt.
for like over an hour, which was good. Like once it came up, it was on for like over an hour.
It's crazy the way they run these things now.
Well, yeah, because you never know when that's going to come up. You know what I mean?
Well, welcome, Matt, the Universal Collector, to the chat.
Hey,
I know
Matt.
there
That's
are
you.
there are a few hashtag Growler groupies in the chat, so he'll be very welcomed. Simon says it's nice to see Westlife on. Let's get a good look of. Let's get a good look of. There we go. Look at that. I think I'm the honorary member of Westlife. I think I'm the honorary member.
I mean, what happened to Sean?
Oh yeah, where's Sean gone? When did Sean disappear?
Where'd Sean go?
Where
Hey,
did he
so-
go? Did anyone
so I
notice
did-
when he left?
Who lost Sean?
When did he go?
He's gonna have to run Ireland for us.
So I did pick up some G.I. Joe figures. Just I forgot about them, but they were at Walgreens and they were from the movie. They were like $11. So I picked up the Scarlet and I just wanted to do this head swap because I thought that might be pretty cool.
Oh, that's
that's
cool.
a good head swap.
Sean would like that. Sean would like that. Very nice.
And the helmet fits, but it's a little bit tight. But I think it looks like really cool when you.
Oh yeah,
you know,
I like that.
That's class.
Yeah.
People have been buying the movie Scarlet and customizing it, painting it to look like the original. It looks so much better than the other two
Mara Jade?
Scarlets.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about taking the armor because it's like armor, and maybe trying to do like maybe like the red Mandalorian colors or something like that.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah,
Like Super Commando colors on there.
That'll be cool. Eric says Spider-Man lost his suit and the Fantastic Four lent him a costume, I think.
That is correct, sir.
We've got a question for. Are you finished? No.
Yeah.
We've got a question for Connor.
Sean says he's eating Subway. He'll be back shortly.
He's so rock and roll. Sean, he's so rock and roll. Question for Connor. Which one of the Bandai droid kits comes with the extra parts to make Sail Barge R2-D2?
So the one I bought was the 2-pack of R2-D2 and R5-D4, and there was no extra parts in that. So it was the one with the two droids. I don't have in the hand. So
yeah,
as far as it's well over a year now since I did them, build them. But there was definitely none with that.
I think there's an OT trilogy double set, and then there's a sequel trilogy double set, isn't there, with BBA and.
But also as well, if there's actually knockoff sets from China that are much cheaper and they look the exact same. So it's certainly if you can't get your hands on the Bandai one, have a look around. There is knockoff ones going around.
Christian says, how on earth did you guys manage to get Boy George and the rest of the Culture Club on? Dino says that reminds me of a girl I met at a club, the bag on the head. Sorry, I had to. I love it. Some guy called Sean Solo is eating a Subway. We've got Joe in the house. Hey, Joe. Thanks for joining us, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
He says he's actually taking care of his llama. Well, we want to see llama riding then. If you want to take
when you
care
come
of
back,
it,
you got to ride the llama.
yeah, we got to ride it.
I think while Sean's out, we should start our top 5 so we can fill in his responses.
Excellent idea, Vern.
Because I think the Barbie Corvette came out in 1984.
Well, so I have a lot of questions on what do we mean by the 80s? Does it have to be just created in the 80s? Was it purchased in the 80s? Was it manufactured in the 80s?
Which 80s?
Are we doing this now?
The 1880s,
Just
Are we
get started.
Are we actually doing this?
1780s.
Yeah, I think we need to do it.
Are we actually doing this now?
Yeah,
Can they
I
be
think we
vehicle
need-
adjacent?
We just need to do it.
So what can you define a vehicle? What does vehicle mean?
Jabba the Hutt.
Are you
Would a
asking
tauntaun be a
Salacious?
vehicle?
Anything that was classified as a vehicle, like Jabba
So
the
a
Hutt, the
spaceship?
Rancor.
A
Yes,
spaceship's a vehicle?
yes, it's a vehicle. A
Are
horse.
airplanes vehicles?
Yes,
What about
horse.
robots?
yes. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command has a jetpack vehicle.
Okay, so anything that you can ride.
I don't know why it's top 10 now. It was the top 5 on the poster board.
I thought it was a llama. So a llama could be a vehicle then, because you could ride a llama.
I'll let you guys fill in my 10 through 6 because I thought we were just doing a top 5.
I thought we were doing a top 5 as well. Like
Yeah,
it's
it is.
Yeah, I'm only prepared for
it
5.
is-
It's changing the rules, and now you're changing the rules.
It is top
Haven't even
5.
explained what the rules are.
It is top 5.
Listen,
I
I can't handle this level of unpredictability.
I was not prepared for 10.
I was
I'm
not
only
prepared for an extra
5.
5.
I am prepared only for 5.
So are we going by the British calendar
Yeah,
of 16 months?
That's what G-Force is asking.
Anything that came out in 1980, 1880, 1780. So like a wooden, like little
Go-kart.
cart, the Red Rider wagon. That's a remote control car. Think about that.
See, a lot of people in chat are questioning how this is being run already, Salacious.
Lionel, a train set, a full-on HO scale Santa Fe train set vehicle.
I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Only Vern's old enough to know what any of that is anyway, to be honest.
The G.I. Joe with the parachute. The paratrooper one, right? He had a parachute.
Top 5, why is it going down?
Also, Vern's got 2 ages. He's got his normal age, and then his hair's old. His hair's even older. His hair's got his own passport.
I will tell you, like,
his hair's from the Victorian age.
I have always had like black hair, like dark brown black hair, and I finally, because of you guys, have gray.
What an achievement! That's an achievement.
I feel like I just unlocked something like in a video game.
That should be in the slogan for the podcast.
Like it just popped up on the bottom of my screen. Achievement unlocked.
Gray hair.
Right, are we actually
5 years off your friend's life?
We've done everything back to front. We had no welcome in the chat. We went straight into Sean's toys. We've started doing a review of the news, and then we've stopped halfway through.
Yes.
Are we just doing this? Okay, right.
Yes, dude.
Wait, don't we have more figures to get through though?
No,
what?
no, we got to get this done before Sean gets back.
I feel like this is going to end up being like an infomercial for ADD meds at the end. We're like, if you have the same issues these morons do,
Listen,
you need
let's
tryptophyll.
Let's just be honest. Like the Marvel Legends, there were probably like 2 figures people are going to buy. The rest of them, who cares?
I think I've gone bipolar, but like now, it's taking like this hour in. It's
I mean, every announcement's going to be basically the same. They had a big, gigantic announcement, and then they let Jimmy Kimmel announce, and Ewan McGregor announced the Kenobi figure on the Late Show while nobody was watching, and it didn't even look like him.
Right. So, do you want to go back to the news? Are we going back to the news, dude, or are we doing the game? What do you want to do? Well,
I say let's just let the ADD flow, man. Don't fight it.
Flow.
Just ride the snake.
Ride the snake.
Embrace the chaos.
Dude, you're up with your 10th, number 10.
We got to get going because we're probably only halfway through that 6-inch sub.
Can we have your 10th vehicle of the 1980s, please, dude?
The 5th.
10th.
No,
I only have 5 prepared.
Just go with it.
5. No, I've only 5 as well.
I've only
Yeah,
we're just gonna.
You told us
you're
5.
not.
Just
No,
go with it.
you're. Why are you changing the rules?
You said go with it.
Rum's cheating again. Rum's cheating again.
You said go
I
with it.
have 10
I
prepared.
only have enough for 5. Let's vote. Who wants to do 5? Say aye. Aye.
Aye.
No.
All right.
Unshaw.
You got to
See
delete
what you
10
did?
through 6.
You took so much time getting started. Sean's back, so we can't do his list for him.
Yeah, but look, I found one of mine. Is this 80s or John would know? I still got one of mine. Couldn't sell it on eBay. Nobody wanted this damn thing.
You can just hide those cells. If you grab all those like 10 that cells 2 through 6 or whatever, and then just right click on it and click the word hide, it should hide all those lines.
Sean, go on, and I've just switched it over.
Oh, this here, the Alpha Pro. Remember this? Everybody had one of these,
1979.
Right? Oh, is it?
Yeah, the date's right on it.
But remember this? This was.
That don't count. 1979.
Hey, he's right. 1979. Oh, well.
Failed at the first attempt. Failed at the first attempt.
You know what? That was actually just a guess.
Was it? Yeah, that's what's in there. I've seen Super Awesome Geek show that off on some of his videos. I don't know what videos, but
oh my god.
Universal Collector would like to pick his wife. Oh no, sorry, it's not his wife. He wants to pick himself. Sorry, Matt, I misread that.
Yeah, this is the craziest part, right? This could have been vehicles from the 70s and 80s. There would have been so many more to choose from.
No one was around in the 70s. Who was around in the 70s?
Are from your childhood, and it wouldn't be so specific then. We could, You gave us a strict set of rules, 1980s and 5.
The 80s, and by the half of the 80s, I wasn't even looking at toys anymore.
This is the best game ever.
Why is it taking you so long to delete 5 lines off your spreadsheet?
Vern was running around on Quaaludes for half the 80s.
That's a negative. Never did any of that stuff.
I ain't played the intro yet.
Never.
And now it's time for the section that the dude made us want to do, but we really didn't want to do. It's called Dude Games.
Was it
really
Whippets?
well organized games that nobody knows the rules to. Dude keeps changing the rules last minute.
It's the dude changing the rules.
Yeah, you can't.
Probably
You got to take ownership
spreadsheet.
of your own rule-changing ways.
Yeah.
Always talking over my segments. You're always talking over them.
Because your segments are 5 minutes long.
Spoiling the segments.
You took us 20 minutes to start the dude game.
People like them.
Oh my god.
Always talking over them.
It's almost Christmas
like
by the time we get
minutes.
down to that.
They're ruining it, aren't they, Connor? They're ruining it.
Oh my gosh. You
Ruining
could have.
Salacious not getting his way. Imagine that.
By now.
It took me out of the moment. He still has.
You still haven't deleted the other cells?
You got to delete those lines, man.
That makes no sense. You should have just deleted the other ones.
You're the wrong number, Salacious.
Did it on purpose.
Oh my god.
No, you didn't. No,
All
you
right,
didn't.
I could do. You want to? Are we doing a top 10 then?
I got no.
10 to 6, that'll do.
Oh yeah, okay, there you go. 10 to 6.
Dude, first one.
But
Well,
the numbers have to.
What
are we
order is
doing?
it in? Like, what's the
No,
top
because
one?
this is what he's gonna do. No. I know his monkey lizard mind game.
What? No.
We're gonna do 10
No.
through 6. Then he's gonna be like, "All right, blokes, now let's add 5 for 1."
No, that's not what's happening.
I know your
Cheating.
games.
No, that needs
know
to
your
go
games.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't play
Cheating.
like this.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, me either. Me either.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
This
this is bothering me.
This
You
is
gotta-
good.
you gotta-
You know, go
English
there.
gotta straighten
rules.
this out.
English
No.
rules. English
No.
rules.
You
English
sent us
rules.
out. You sent us out a set of specs, and this is not what we saw.
No, yeah. This is
Mike's
completely,
here.
What's up,
Mike's
Mike?
Hey, Mike.
Mike,
Hey, Mike.
Usual Mike's here.
This is completely
Dude,
like a
can someone
violation.
get rid of
They're
the
ruining-
night bot? Can
they're
someone get rid of that spam bot in the chat?
They're ruining it
That
again.
night bot.
Let me block it.
Rum, this is breaking the Good Friday Agreement. You know, you made an agreement and now you're breaking it.
It's protocol. Mike in Houston says, I challenge anyone to name something that Sean Solo can't ride. There's a challenge, and there's a challenge.
I'd sit and watch how many things he could ride. That could be. We could just do like a 10-hour live stream of Sean riding different things.
That would be amazing. Sean, we got to set that up.
Sandwich while riding something.
Where we work his way up to where he's got to ride a puma or something.
Yeah, people in the chat have to name things they want to see Sean riding, and then he has to go and pull it out and then ride it.
I want to see Sean ride a nuke.
Yeah. I like the Rancor. I got to ride the Rancor on Vern's channel.
Can Sean Solo ride a light switch?
Yeah.
That's because when I make videos, it's to compliment you guys.
Wow. That's pretty harsh.
John.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Vern.
Christian says this stream is doing nothing for stereotypes. 50% Irish screen presence and a top 5.
I don't want 50%.
Google is not your friend for 80s toys.
Sorry, Christian was totally wrong there. You can't do maths because he only has 3 A levels. So it's not his fault, ladies and gentlemen. Please, it's not his fault.
Yeah, but we've all seen the international education charts. And
you're below Ireland.
Yeah.
You're below Ireland.
Yeah, proportionally, though, no one lives in Ireland. So you only counted 4 people.
Well, we do 7 subjects. You only do 3. So
yeah, because ours are better. Our 3 are better.
Yeah, but our points should be double on that list.
Yep.
Yeah, but
what about the Welsh? Where do the Welsh rank?
Terribly.
They only count sheep.
Yeah, they're not very good. They bring. If
it's not white and fluffy, they can't calculate. It's terrible.
Yeah.
All right, so we're not going to do
the descendant of.
Not going to do the game.
Although they often beat Ireland in the rugby, but they probably don't want to talk about that. Right, dude, you're up. Number 10.
Can we have that be number 5, please? I can't.
Number 10.
No, it has to go from the bottom 5 up to 1. If it's a top 5.
Yeah, 5 to 1.
Yeah.
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get us to do 10. Now I could do 7 because I have some bonus ones. I could do a top 7.
I can.
Dude, your first one, please.
That's your A levels are getting you there again because it's not in the order.
Yeah, it's got to be in proper order.
Not. This is part of the difficulty.
You know, and we understand the challenges monkey lizards have, the disabilities. You know, so we try to be patient. But
I've only got 3 fingers, and I.
You can only count to 3.
No, it has its other advantages, though, doesn't it?
You can count all the A levels you have.
You know, when you boys go fingering, I can, I've got my advantages, and I.
So you always win at smell my finger.
When I go shagging, it's a bit, got my advantages over you boys. That's why I'm such a good lover.
Yeah, but you still can't count.
All right, dude, you're up.
Are we doing 10?
5.
First one, dude.
But it's not in order.
I don't know how you do sorting.
Are we starting at 3? Or are we starting at the bottom at 5?
5, your 5th one.
All right.
5th one.
So I got 8.
You got 8. All right, we'll do 8.
8, yeah.
I only have 5, so I'm not doing 8.
Which one should I start with then if I have 8?
Have we not got an honorable mention?
Are we doing honorable mentions?
Now you want to bring the rows back. That's why I left them.
Yeah, can we just bring like a couple rows back?
Bob's you're asking too much of Bob. Dude, you're up.
What one am I doing? Are we doing honorable mentions?
I'm just going to play videos if you don't do it. So we'll play videos if you want.
From Oakhurst Studios, the Pacific Coast Pool Oakenfold.
Actually, we're not going to play that one. The people are asking for something else, so this is the one they want.
Cause you got that like you, cause you got that something that I need. I like so give it to me. Cause you got that like.
No one's asking for that. All right, so it's an 80s vehicle from the 80s. I'm going to go with my number 5 as the Pork Chop Express.
Is this a real thing?
It's a semi-truck. Did they make that? Did they actually make that?
Oh, is that does it have to have been made? I thought it was just a vehicle.
It says toy vehicles, but I mean,
I
guess if you bought a toy and painted it, I guess you could claim.
Is this
yeah, I mean, well, how do we know it didn't exist?
I don't know. I'll look on eBay.
You're gonna have to show us. You have to show us some photographic proof of this bloody thing if this isn't the real thing.
Oh, so now we have to prove the thing existed. These are more rule changing, Rum. Like, what's going on?
It's from Big Trouble in Little China. But I mean, like, was there an actual vehicle?
Was there a toy?
No, I don't think there was.
But it's a vehicle.
I don't think they made toys of that movie back then.
No, I don't think this is.
There is. Boob. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Would you like?
We've been ready. We've been ready for 10 minutes, to be honest. So,
are you ready for this?
Are you giving us a toy? Are you giving us a toy?
The Pork Chop Express.
Is this a toy?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I'm looking at it right now. I just Googled it.
All right. Brian.
My number 5 is a big track. I think it's like a radio control thing.
Yeah, that thing's amazing.
I've never
classic 80s toy. Classic 80s toy. Unlike the Big Pork Chop Express, which no one's heard of.
Was that the Lego one you're looking at, dude?
I can't believe you guys don't know what the Pork Chop Express is. Have you not
I'm
seen
just wondering. Are you looking at a picture? Are you looking at a picture of the Lego Pork Chop Express?
And any of them?
Yeah. Well, they weren't really made in the 80s, but that's fine.
Vern,
the Pork Chop Express is from the 80s.
Okay. Silver from The Legend of the Lone Ranger.
Are we counting the horses as vehicles?
It's from the 80s. It's a vehicle. It's a horse. You ride it.
Jesus. Silver horse. Sean with us. Is Sean back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Subway sandwich.
Yeah.
What subway did you get, Sean?
It was a steak with spinach and green onions and like some special sauce. My wife makes it all the time for me. It's real good. But steak sandwich is always for me.
So your wife makes use of the special sauce?
Yes, but it's not as special as you think. I'm going to go with some Masters of the Universe because ultimately that's what stopped my Star Wars collecting, and I went gung-ho on that. But probably was, I'm just going to say Panther. Panther was
another animal, basically. Another animal, not another animal.
Oh, he is a vehicle, like Vern said.
It's a vehicle.
There's so many other, there's so many He-Man vehicles you could have picked, but you
I know.
Guys, can we just turn this into all animals?
Well, the wing one. Which was the green one?
Well, let me ask you a question. Hold on. One too. So, would you not say that a tauntaun is considered a vehicle?
By your rules, yes.
Yeah, I mean it's a vehicle.
Well, you could also you could also consider it as a sleeping bag, I suppose.
Yeah.
Or a sex object.
Well, what is vehicle?
Multi-purpose.
Can you tell me what the definition of vehicle is? Because according to my dictionary, it says a thing used for transporting people or goods.
Yeah, but we saw your dictionary last time. It's like this weird American one that's got an American flag next to it, and we all know there is no such thing as the American.
So it says
language.
It's a thing used for transporting people, like so. Yeah, vehicle.
Blinky, you're up. Let's see if you've got some sense.
So Mikey in Houston says if Sean can ride it, it's a blank vehicle.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Are animals considered a vehicle?
Joe
That is
accepts
Google.
anything that transports you. Joe's not helping.
As long as they can comply with the road rules, they're vehicles.
So in Star Trek, is a transporter a vehicle?
Oh my lord!
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but Christian, you get on a bike.
Do you ride it? Do you ride the transport?
Well,
In
it transport.
Australia, they're
From
considered
John's
vehicles,
definition, it's a
animals.
vehicle.
How do you
It's a way.
steer it?
Yeah.
It's a way
we
to
have to change my
transport you
list.
from one place to another. It's a vehicle.
Section 11 of Australian road rules state that the rules apply to vehicles and road users. Basically, yes, animals are vehicles.
I cannot
Yeah.
believe there are 35 people watching this. Like, what is wrong with you people?
Yep, and then a rider. What is a rider? It's a
We're
person
joking. We
riding a
love you. The
motorbike,
monkey lizard army. We
animal,
love you.
or animal-drawn vehicle. So,
Monkey says the
Wait,
Earth
so
is a
now
vehicle around the
animals.
sun.
Wait, the vehicle has to be drawn by animals.
oh, here it is. What is a vehicle? A vehicle includes motorbike, trailer, tram, bicycle, animal-drawn vehicle, and an animal
you
that
go.
is being ridden or drawing a vehicle, whatever drawing
An
means.
animal that is being ridden.
Look, if we're relying
Motorized
on
wheelchair that can travel over 10 kilometers per hour.
Well, what about robots?
if we're relying on Sean for
A
our
wheelchair
education
is not a
segment,
vehicle.
we're in trouble.
Because it can't, unless it can go over 10 miles per hour.
What if
which
it's
And it
means
says a
like-
train is not a vehicle. What's up with that?
I don't like your book.
Yeah, that's all messed up.
That's a weird book you have there, Sean.
This
That
is
sounds
Australia.
like
Exactly,
that sounds like an
exactly.
American encyclopedia, Sean.
It's an
Exactly.
Australian one, so we can blame Usual Mike on that one.
It's upside down.
Yeah.
John's right. We're actually never going to get through this. This is come
All
back.
right.
You might as well come back in an hour, people. Like,
Let's roll, Blinky.
Blinky, where are you at?
I'm going to go.
Salacious, get a hold of your show.
What's Blinky doing?
I'm gonna get. I'll go with Lego.
Just Lego? Lego? Lego?
Well, you can make that into any vehicle. So.
I just can't bring myself to put that in. I can't do it. I can't do it. We've got to draw a line somewhere. Lego.
Is there a specific Lego set, maybe?
My line in history. You're putting in the Pork Chop Express that dude just made up 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You know what?
Chop Express is
Hold on,
part
hold
of
on,
one of
wait a
my
minute.
favorite
I
childhood
agree.
movies, dude.
Then I agree
Yeah,
that
but
Lego should count.
The spreadsheet for favorite childhood
Lego counts. Lego counts.
of the
It's a
90s.
vehicle.
I
All of
kind
the
of
Lego.
feel like we need an independent.
Lego is a vehicle for your
Adjudicator.
imagination.
GeForce, do you want to join the stream and become and fact check everyone and independently
Fact check.
adjudicate this because
Yeah,
it's getting
throw
out of
them in
hand.
there. Why not?
Pork Chop Express.
GeForce, do you want to get in the stream and sort this out?
I think Lego counts.
I agree.
Wow, how can it?
Actually,
How
Lego
it's
should-
I think so
how
too.
do you
It's a
ride?
vehicle for your
How'd you
imagination.
ride
Okay, hold on.
Lego?
Hold on a second.
Oh, I like that definition.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Lego Space Transporter. There
Okay,
you go.
there you go.
Right, that's better. Which one is it?
The Space Transporter.
Lego
Spaceship.
Space Transporter. Jesus.
Was that not 1979?
Yeah.
No,
Right, I'm the only one picking a proper vehicle. Mask. Thunderhawk.
A mask is not a vehicle.
it's a helmet.
I'm the only one
A
there.
Thunderhawk mask is not a vehicle.
Rick is right. Panther is not a vehicle.
Rick doesn't know what he's talking
I'll change
about.
mine then. I'll go with the Wind
No,
Raider.
don't change it. Don't change it.
GeForce.
Nope.
GeForce
Locked
doesn't even
in.
want to come in. Like GeForce is like, no way.
No,
I'm
Yeah.
not
no,
going
don't
in.
change it.
Join us and we'll bring
No, leave it as it is.
It is definitely a vehicle, Sean.
Connor, you're
Well,
up.
according to Australia law rules.
Okay,
road
well,
rules,
According to the dictionary,
The American dictionary, which
The
doesn't
American
exist.
dictionary.
I looked
Yeah.
up the Oxford one, so it says the same thing in there.
Connor,
Okay, so I'm gonna is going to take this serious from the rules you sent us. I'm picking vehicles I had or played with as a child. So my number 5 is the Star Wars AT-AT.
Well done.
Oh, yeah, you
Well
can't.
done.
That was out of reach when I was a kid, unfortunately.
Well
but
done.
that is a toy.
So far, the only ones that have really taken this seriously, Pork Chop Express, no one really can verify whether that exists. The Big Track is a bona fide classic vehicle of the 80s. Vern's picked a horse. Sean's picked a Space Panther. Blinky has picked something from space. And then I've got a flying car. And Connor's gone. So basically, it's me, Connor, and Brian that are in the lead at the moment.
That sounds very exclusionist.
It's a competition.
Adjudicating that. Yeah, it's competition. Of course, it's competition.
All right. Well, my next pick is undeniably, no one can deny how great my next pick is going to be. So,
well, we're riding the snake, so we're back to Connor.
Oh, back to me. My number 4 is the Transformers Optimus Prime. It was a great toy.
Nice. A vehicle and a robot. You've nailed it.
Well, he comes with a trailer, and as Sean identified from the
But
Australian
does he transport
road code.
people or goods?
Well, a trailer under Sean's definition, a trailer is considered a vehicle. So
Absolutely, yeah.
whether it's a robot or a truck, the trailer gets him in there.
But part of the definition was it's used for transporting people or goods.
Well, he had a big gun and a small car in the trailer.
Okay, so he's transporting goods then.
I'm actually
the movie he grabs Wiki or
vehicle.
whatever, and sticks him inside of him and goes.
Oh, that's
or
true.
That Bumblebee.
That's true. But
I'm actually picking a vehicle from He-Man, which wrote the Rotor.
It's the Roton, because I was going to
Roton.
pick it.
I spelled it wrong. I don't know how you spell it. It's like I'll leave it at that. You know what I mean? It's the rotor thing.
That's
the thing that spins around.
Skeletor's thing.
Who's up? Blinky.
Mega Blocks.
Okay, I'm going to go with the Action Man Space Hurricane.
Is that 80s? Action
Yeah,
Man? 70s, I reckon. Action Man. Because Action Force was 80s. Action Man was it?
It was
kind
the
of
end. The whole space thing was the end of the Action Man line because they tried to cash in on Star Wars. So they suddenly had Man in Space.
Can someone fact check Action Man Space Hurricane to find the production date, please, in the chat?
So I have 11 now. If you guys want to do a top 10 list,
No.
Sean Solo.
We're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put in the Imperial TIE Fighter because that is one I personally had where the wings popped off. A lot of fun with that.
Vern, you got another animal?
The flag.
Oh, nice.
I still want one.
Is that a vehicle or is it a playset though?
It's a vehicle. It's a ship.
Aircraft
Transports people and goods.
And it floats.
Left 4 Dead Fett has confirmed Space Hurricane is 80s, so I take that back.
Thank you, Mr. Fett.
For that.
Mr. Brian.
Okay, so my number 4.
John got me.
Number 4 is Scooter from the GoBots.
Oh,
small,
yes.
but
Yes. I love that. Yes. I love the GoBots.
Yeah, it was a white one I had, John.
Nice. Dude, then.
I'm going to go with Forrest Gump's red Nikes.
90s.
Wasn't the 1980s?
What
Yeah, it was 90s.
All right. Put me down for Voltron.
That's a robot? That's not a vehicle, is it? Voltron's a
Yeah,
robot.
you can put figures.
Yeah,
in
they
it.
were
That's
lions.
Gonna be one of mine.
You
yeah.
rode in the lions.
Lions.
You rode inside the lions. The lions were the vehicles, and then they combined to make a robot, and then the robot would transport them to the big kaiju fight.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 5 vehicles.
That's definitely going to be one of my top 2. So
I'm really mad you guys won't accept the Forrest Gump's red Nikes. Those are technically a vehicle that transported him across country.
Dude, you're up again.
Oh, really? All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Falcor.
Is that from A Never-Ending Story?
It is.
The big animal thing.
But no, I'll go with. Let me see. I am gonna go with the Battlestar Galactica spaceships. The little
70s?
Vipers.
70s? The vibe? Okay.
Yeah, but they made the toys in the 80s.
Did they? Hold on, let me check the date on mine.
We need to fact check that. We need to fact check that one.
Mattel toys. I think they were the 80s.
$1979 for this one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they're end of the 70s.
But I count it.
All right, we'll let you
Close
have
enough.
it.
Close enough to the 80s.
Well, I could pick something different. I have other options. I can go with.
Yeah, we'll let you have it. We'll let you have it.
But you got to put Battlestar Viper on there so everyone knows what that means. That I didn't pick a snake.
That people rode.
Brian's up. Mr. Brian's up.
Okay, so my number 3 is from Mask, and it's the Rhino truck.
Yeah.
Pretty
Rhino.
badass truck.
Badass. Awesome one. Burn.
This is from 1989, and this is Airwolf.
Yeah. What toy though?
This is a Cox Airwolf self-flying toy.
There weren't many toys of Airwolf.
No, I'm actually got it in my hand.
Nice.
That's lovely. It's beautiful.
Sean.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the snow speeder up.
Snow speeder?
And I guess on that TIE Fighter, John was saying that that's a 1970s toy. So just put, I guess, the blue one. So.
Yeah, I mean, they made Power of the Force ones. So.
Oh, did they? I'm not sure which I had, but.
I mean, they made so many TIE Fighters.
I'm sure they made one in the 80s.
You're safe, I think, to be honest. I think I've got 5 different versions of TIE Fighters. So.
You can't deny the snow speeder was cool with the lasers going toot, 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 toot. That was next level cool.
And it's like a little harpoon thing out the back, isn't there, that always breaks. But yeah, they're cool. Blinky.
I'm going to go with the Action Force Robo-Sculpt.
Oh, you little ripper.
Nice.
One of the most highly sought after vehicles from the 80s. You're going to spend 500 or 600 quid to get a good one complete now.
It's funny now you have that beside the snow speeder, because we called them sail at work. I think you guys call them a jumble sail.
Yeah.
And I was looking at a Robo Skull, and I was looking at a snow speeder, and I had a snow speeder, and I thought, how cool would it be to have 2 snow speeders?
Oh, yeah.
And I bought the snow speeder for £2 and not the Robo Skull.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
I've regretted it.
Yeah, that's like, I had a lot of the old Spider-Man comics, like number 300, and where he first got the black suit, and I traded him for a bottle of vodka when I was like 16. I'll never forgive myself, man. I could buy
I bet
a house.
you had a good night, though.
Yeah.
I did have a fantastic night. I really did.
John's calling out Voltron. John's calling out Voltron is 70s.
I have mine
No,
right here.
hell no, dude. The Voltron was 80s. I had that toy as a kid.
Depends on which one you had. There was some from the 70s, but
I'm sure they were in production into the 80s as well. They didn't just. It was okay. So this modern thing of pre-order, where they make only a limited amount. Back then, there would have been production for a couple of years for the product. So
Yep. No,
It's
that's
a
the
Voltron.
Voltron I had.
And
I had that in the mid '80s for sure.
so many different companies had
Yeah.
a crack at making all these different Japanese franchises, like the toys from them.
did Matchbox make a Voltron?
Yes, that one was
Yeah,
probably
That was a die cast. Was that the one? Which one had the lead paint in it?
that was the die cut. Well, I don't know. This is the Panache Palace one. And I can't see a date on them, but I remember when I first moved to America, this was like my gift. I was super stoked to get it.
I've gone left field with the Rock Lord Stone Wing
This guy.
I love that movie, The Rock Lords one.
versus the GoBots.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Class. War out the VHS.
Brilliant.
Well,
and who'd have
Jonathan,
thought the Rock Lords would need a flying car that turns into a rock? Connor, you're back.
So for my third choice, and again, I'm going with stuff that I had as a kid. And the reason this is number 3 is because my brother had the van,
Yeah, me too.
but I got the Galoob A-Team attack tank,
Yes.
and it was the van was much cooler, but the attack tank was a great toy. Fit right in with the Action Force figures and GI Joes. It was so I was able to use it for years, playing with
That's
it. Got
what
loads
was
of
cool.
playability out of it.
Yeah. The imagination goes a long way.
Yeah,
And that's why we're like we are today.
that's it.
Yep.
Very nice. You're back, Connor. You're back.
Me.
You can ride the snake.
So number 2 for me is the Action Force Killer Whale.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason it's not number 1, it was not only one of the most fun toys I ever had, it was one of the most frustrating toys I ever had, because there was always bits loose on it and falling off and missing and breaking. It was very flimsy, but it was a great toy.
Did the killer whale float?
I don't think so, because I think there was a seam around the side. I don't know if I ever tried it or not in the bath now, to tell you the truth, but one of the things, there was 4 wheels underneath, and if you lost one of the wheels, the catch that held the wheel would drag on the carpet. It was, honest to God, it was an infuriating toy. It used to drive me mad. I'd have so much fun with it, but it would drive me mad. By the way, whale is spelled W-H-A-L-E there. Rum. Sorry. It's
Oh, it's a wave.
Those A levels again.
Yeah.
Did you do English in your A levels? One of the 3 subjects.
Go on, say
Once
something.
again,
Say something. Say
Once
something.
again, you
Go on.
forgot the H.
Go. Oh,
After
you
he
said it.
spelled
You
it
said
for
it.
you.
You said it. You said it. All right. God, I must have missed that one, Burn. Oh, right. Here we go.
Maybe just throw
Hey,
an S on.
You got to admit, we're having a good time this weekend, huh? At least I am. I think this every other week off helps me deal with you guys.
A week to recover.
Bit of space goes a long way, does it?
Ecto 1.
Definitely
Good call.
Ecto
Great
1.
show.
I'll tell you what, Sonny Frischka's got some crackers in his top 5. It's brilliant. I'm not putting them up in case you steal his ideas, but
Yeah.
we'll go through them.
Scroll through here.
Can we say hello to Tina, please?
Hey, Tina.
Tina.
Hello, Tina.
Funny.
Blinky. You're
Darth
back.
Muzza.
Well, for my number 2, I'm going to go to Star Wars AT-AT.
Nice.
Just because it was so big. Like,
What a brilliant toy. Yeah. Never did
So
get to
cool,
play
yeah.
with one.
Nice.
Mine is the Panache Palace Voltron. Real easy.
I'm just writing Voltron again.
Yeah. But I only had one figure with it, unfortunately.
Now I've got a question. I've got a question to our friends from over the sea. I don't remember Voltron growing up in England. Did you have Voltron in Ireland?
You know
I
what?
don't remember.
Have you ever watched it?
Voltron.
The first 2 episodes are just epic, man. Or not even that. Maybe the first series or first season.
My younger brother had one, but it was rubber. It was a rubber Voltron. The lines just popped off. I don't know if he might have had a die cast one. I can't remember, but I remember this rubber version of Voltron knocking around the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a mass-produced one. I've got a similar one, the Super 7 remade one, and I bought that. It's really cool. And it reminds me of that rubber one that snaps apart.
John's liking Connor's list so far. The closest thing I remember to Voltron was Starfleet.
That was a good show.
Starfleet X, yeah.
That was a really good show.
Yeah, with the Brian May soundtrack and
what's that?
Starfleet. Yeah,
Puppet show. Kind of like the Jerry Anderson stuff, but with a major Japanese twist, and it was really, really dark.
Yeah, and the vehicle was a bit like Voltron in that it was a robot which was called Big. The robot was called Big Die X, and then it would transform into like the bomber, and then it would break into different pieces.
I always thought like Power Rangers copied Voltron. Do you think that's the case, or were Power Rangers before Voltron?
I think Power Rangers came from the Super Sentai that started in like the early 70s.
Yeah, that was a Japanese thing first, wasn't it?
Okay, so then Voltron tried to copy then.
If someone ever got those figures, they should do a video on them actually.
Mm.
John has great Voltron content. I'm not sure about the other ones. And I know that Spider-Man, he had a robot he summoned too.
The Japanese one, yeah.
Vern's up.
So around 1986, I think it was, the Scott Bernard Cyclone from Robotech, and I had it, but I don't have it anymore. But this is a picture of it, and it would transform around the figure and turn into the robot version. If you ever watched Robotech.
Hold on, let me put you on a minute so we can see this. Let me just move this a second.
Yeah, Robotech was cool. I started skateboarding at that point, though.
Hold on. Where's Vern gone?
So this is the Cyclone. And then let me find the picture of.
I don't remember Robotech. I don't think.
Yeah, and then he would have like it's sideways, but
I had him.
Yeah, so the motorcycle would wrap around the figure, and he would be like a robotic guy. So Robotech had the whole thing, where they flew around in the jets, the Veritech fighters, and then they would turn into giant robots. And in the next generation version, they were on Earth and they were driving around. They had their cyclones. There was like 2 or 3 of them, and then the motorcycle would transform over them and make that. It was really cool. I wish I hadn't given that one up.
Very nice.
This was the set.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, the memories.
That's really
yeah.
I've never seen that.
The Robotech stuff came out over here and was sold in newsagents.
Yeah, it was
like 50p a figure, and then the vehicles for like $2.99. Remember the big pod thing that they went into? They were they go for an absolute fortune now.
How on earth? What am I bloody doing? How do I get that back? There we go.
Darth Muzz's number 1 is a Green Machine Big Wheel.
I like that.
What's that one? What's the Green Machine?
It's like a tricycle, only like you sit back in it. And you got the cross pedals. And
from The Shining,
something like that. But I think it's steered in the back or something like that. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that was pretty wild, huh?
Yeah, you can do all kinds of skid outs on it and stuff like that. In the 70s, I had one called. It was a tricycle type of thing, but it was called the Hot Seat. It was made by AMF, and it had like these 2 mag wheels on the back that were made out of plastic. It had like a rubber wheel on the front, and it had it didn't have like the regular pedal. It had that crank pedal, that you push back and forth. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing. Yeah.
Left 4 Dead say no Terrorhawks mentioned yet. Super John agrees about the Green Machine and G-Force. Brian, you're up with
my number 2.
Penultimate.
So my number 2 is from Mantiforce, and it's the command ship. I always wanted one of these when I was a child. I could never afford it, obviously. But I think it was the mid-90s, I was over in England at my uncle's place, and we went to a car boot sale, and I picked one up for like 50p. Complete.
No way, score.
I think we're going to have a look at this because I can't pick it.
I don't know what it is, too. If somebody can pull it up. Ver's got a nice iPad on.
Mantiforce. Is Vern looking for it?
Had a ton of little vehicles inside in it as well. Some setup.
Oh yeah, I never heard that.
They were kind
Everybody's number 1.
Oh yeah, I remember that. My God, that's amazing. I remember looking at that in the shop going, I want that. That's
and cool. It was complete for 50p.
Yep.
Wow.
Couldn't believe it.
Wow, Brian, that's a steal.
Yeah. Somebody needed money that day, probably for vodka.
Definitely.
Could you imagine the customs on that nowadays, huh?
How'd you prove it's 50p worth?
Yeah. Get a receipt off the man in the...
There it is.
Yeah, all those little vehicles. Oh, man. Memories.
God, I remember those. I remember that as well. I remember that box going, oh, look at that. Can I have that? Nope. No.
Yeah, that's
that was the initial conversation. No.
But that's why I watch these streams and watch all you guys, because like either whatever yourselves are talking about or your guests, they mention something like this, and I've long forgotten this even existed now, and it's flooding back memories.
Yeah.
Bog Rocket was it as well? Was the another Mantiforce vehicle?
I even recognized the red one. Now I probably saw these in catalogs and dreamed of them.
Red Venom, yeah.
That's awesome looking.
The catalog.
I want them all again now. God damn it.
Yeah. Oh wow.
It's when you think how much like all those toys we sold at car boot sales and flea markets for like hardly anything, like a couple of quid, or 50p or whatnot. I mean, all the toys
figures for 10 cents and boxes. That's what most of mine went.
I think the same day I got like a Tommy Super Cup football for like 10p as well. Another thing I would always wanted as a child.
Let's get the back.
There also seemed to be a much larger variety of different toy lines out back then as well.
For sure, that's really true. Really true.
Or Marvel, okay, Lego's always been there, but like, where's the likes of Airfix and things like that? They've just gone.
Yeah,
they're all specialist shops now for adults. All the model shops.
Yeah.
That's what we were into back then.
Yeah. Dudes, you're up.
All right. I was
Dude,
dude,
can I just say, are you regretting your first choice at this point, the Pork Chop Express?
No, not at all.
No regrets.
Not at all. I'm kind of bummed you guys aren't more excited about it. So I would say the Mountain from Crawl, but you guys are going to be real mean about it. So my number 2 is going to be the Snow Speeder.
It's funny how you guys all covered the Snow Speeder.
It was an epic toy, and I think
it was a great toy.
And it was in a price range where my parents could afford one, so I probably everybody's parents could afford one of them.
Yep.
Sorry, Salacious, just using proper English. There should be a space there between the word snow and speeder.
Is this what you learned during one of your Irish A levels?
Well, we do 7, so
7.
So
how much are they worth?
It depends how you're doing them.
7. All
right. So my number one is going to be Vader's TIE Interceptor.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Vader's tie was the Interceptor is the triangle one, isn't it? Vader's tie. I don't think it's. I might be wrong. I don't think Vader's is called the.
Well, they had a
Interceptor.
bomber, I think, too, didn't they?
Whichever one is the Vader's one with the
Vader's tie. Yeah. I'll stand corrected, but I think the Interceptor is the one with the other one.
That
Interceptor was the one from Jedi, but the
Vader's tie.
Yeah,
I mean, Vader's tie is awesome.
Sure.
It is.
Always wanted one, but never could have it.
I tell you what's quite nice to get as well is. Did you see
TIE Advanced?
Is that what it's called? TIE Advanced, yeah. Did you see the Rebels version of the TIE Advanced? He stands on it in the Rebels episode.
Oh, that was sick,
yeah, and they made that toy in the Rebels 5 POA line. It's a great. Yeah, it's really cool. I picked that up. It's a really nice sort of stylized, cartoon stylized version of that TIE Advanced. But yeah, cool. Really cool that Vader has his own version. You know, when they do the trench run, you know, he's got his own.
So John says it's the TIE with capitals, not TIE.
Oh, for God's
then
sake.
what does TIE stand for? Is that something I never knew, or what?
Tina, don't use bloody star. I have enough.
You tell him, Tina.
Don't expect it from you, Tina. I'm leaving it. Brian, you're up.
So
I don't think Vader wore a tie.
He definitely wore a tie under that suit.
Yeah.
My number one is the Power Master Optimus Prime. This is the actual one I have left from the 80s. What's left of it?
What's the Power Master? Actually, what's that?
We had a little mini con at the front.
Hold on a minute. Oh, for God's sake!
Hi, Vern.
I don't have it.
There we go. What is the Power?
It had like a mini con at the front that went in there. I think I don't know if that's the only difference, but I still have the trailer as well, but it's also busted, like so.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's my 80s Power Master Prime, and we couldn't find that over here in Ireland one Christmas, and same uncle I mentioned previously was from home, so he brought it back to me from the UK, which was awesome.
I remember getting Ultra. I remember getting Ultra Magnus for Christmas once and being really disappointed with Ultra Magnus.
It was just another Optimus Prime.
Yeah, but with like a car carrier that doesn't really do much. I don't remember that one though. I don't remember the Power Master. Right, come on. Can I get this back? Bloody can't. Add to stream. That's why. There we go. Vern.
Start with a horse and end with a horse. This is from Clash of
Pegasus. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Good choice, Vern. I didn't even know they had that when I was a kid.
But it's my favorite
from
the 70s.
80s?
Yeah. It's on 80s.
Really?
Yeah. I think Clash of the Titans came out in 80 or 81.
I know. I loved that movie when I was a kid. I really did.
It came out in 1981.
Yeah.
Oh. Congratulations to Nathan Powelton. He's got 5 minutes to 500 subs
Hey,
today.
congrats, man.
Well done, Nathan.
That's a
Wow.
very good achievement.
Well done, Chief. And many more to come.
Yep.
Yeah, that first 1,000 is so hard to get to.
Yep.
Rick says, I bet Sean's llama doesn't have twin iron cannons.
No, he does.
Is it time for a little llama interlude, Sean? We've been going 2 hours and we haven't had any llama action yet.
Hey,
Maybe,
just so you know, I gotta. My grandson's coming over in a little bit, so I'm gonna have to take off.
Have we had your number one? We have. Haven't
All right.
Oh,
All right, guys.
Sean Llama
Nice meeting
Mine is
everybody.
Lovely meeting you.
Yeah.
See you, Vern.
Cheers,
Oh,
Sean.
Vern,
Have a
nice
good
to
day.
meet
man.
Later, Verno.
Is this time for
Millennium
a
Falcon.
time for a little llama
riding?
interlude?
No. You can roll the video if you want. But you're gonna put everybody to sleep. We're gonna lose like 10 viewers.
They like it. I keep telling you they like it. You don't understand.
That's what's crazy. I was watching.
You came onto Monkey's Hangout the other day, and you were like, "What's going on?" They love it, Sean. They love it. You don't understand. Right, what did you pick? Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Greatest toy ever made.
Yep. Hours and hours and hours of play. And I remember Kenner was really good. Like, you would break the legs, and you could mail away, and they'd send new ones. And
did you? I never got bloody new ones. I broke mine and never got.
Oh, my dad always got us replacement parts. I remember, always.
Good choice though, Blinky.
I'm gonna have to go with Sean. Millennium Falcon. It was just amazing toy.
Really. Was that 1980 though? Maybe we're shooting ourselves in the foot on this one.
Well, they
released it multiple times under each of the movies. So
Star Wars version,
mine was in the Jedi box, I think, or the Empire box. And I'm doing the same, so it is for me. It's the number one toy ever. So I hate to be unoriginal, but
oh, there's John. I was waiting for his response. Empire Falcon was 80s, so I would say it's a good chance I probably had the 80s, because I remember having the paper Death Star, and I broke it on my brothers, and they got so pissed off. Because I was little, and I would cry if I didn't get to play with it. And my parents then would say, "Let them play with it," and then of course, I'd destroy it.
John's disputing it, but I don't know. Mine was the 80s, so
mine was definitely the 80s.
Mine was 100% the 80s.
Yeah.
So.
No, they for each film they brought them back out Reebok, so they were in production for the whole time.
Yeah,
they all have a stamp that says 78, even if it was a box. And I think mine had a Palatoy Empire or Jedi one. I'm sure it was 80s. Well, I wasn't even around in the 70s, so. Connor, to bring up the final vehicle.
So I didn't have the Millennium Falcon, but the greatest vehicle toy for me growing up was the Palatoy X-Wing.
Oh, yes.
See, I never did get that.
Never had it either.
I have a photograph of this on Christmas 1984, so it was definitely in the 1980s when I got it.
Yeah.
This was, to me, I just played for hours and hours and hours with this, and of course had my favorite figure, which was the X-Wing Luke.
Hang on, guys, I gotta win a battle.
Now, mine was I got upset with mine because I had the battle damaged one. Yours is not. Yours is the regular.
This was actually the battle. It's I kind of restored it, and I have to get new stickers for it. I'm not happy with it's actually, the stickers are from Toy Polloy's website.
Yeah. But
my printer was not the best, and they came out kind of dark, so I'm going to have to get new stickers for it, because the one I had was mangled.
So the American one was different. The Canon one was different. Mainly, I think it's the rear, the electronics in the back, isn't it? That's different.
Yeah, so the American one had the light on the front, where the Palatoy didn't. So they removed that, and they had a molding on the back with the Palatoy. Just had the sticker.
We had the sticker,
and but then we got the chrome R2 on top, which I've re-chromed that as well, because it was just completely worn. But they just had a grey, I think a grey painted their R2 head, and so that's, to me, this was the majority of my childhood, this toy. So that's my number one.
That would be on my list, I think, as well, if it wasn't for the Millennium Falcon. I ended up just putting one Star Wars on there, but yeah, that's a great toy. We could go on for ages. Should we get some honorable mentions and get some from the chat as well? Things we could have put on there that we didn't.
It'd be interesting to see what everyone said for their number one.
Yeah. I tell you what, Sonny had some crackers, like the Action Force Phantom, and the Mask Switchblade. That Switchblade's beautiful. He said Masters of the Universe Fright Fighter. Oh, 89, the Batmobile. good point. The 89 Batmobile is good shout. That was that Kenner or was that Snow?
That was Kenner, yeah. Kenner did the. Oh no,
was it Kenner?
Who did the 89 Batman?
I've got it. Because the weird difference with it is it hasn't got a cockpit. Sorry, it hasn't got a roof. Has it? It's like
convertible,
yeah, which obviously is not in the film. And they only made and you can only get the Batman figure, the Penguin, and you could get the Penguin from the next line. It was the Joker, the Batman, and Bob the Goon. Who was it? I think it was Sonny who was saying that I should be called Bob the Goon, or someone the other day was saying you should be called Bob the Goon. Nobody picked any TMNT. That was 88, wasn't it? So you could have had the Turtle Wagon, maybe.
I was going to pick the Turtle Van actually, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah,
it was 80s or 90s.
I think it just creeps in. The Turtle Wagon, the Turtle Van, the Turtle Wagon, probably just creeps in. Any other honourable mentions? Should we go down the dude? What have you got an honourable mention? Or just list a couple if you want. I mean, whatever you've got.
You got the mountain from Kroll.
I don't know what that is.
Falcor. Hang on. A couple other honorable mentions were the Imperial Shuttle.
I'm not gonna
the A-Team van.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember the name, but my favorite G.I. Joe jet, but it had the reverse wings.
That's the Phantom. Is that the Phantom?
I can't remember the name of it, but I remember loving the heck out of that. And I think I had a DeLorean too in '85.
Nice shot from Geek Show.
Oh, yes.
Thunder Tank.
That was a great toy.
Oh, yeah. Right, the Thunder Tank.
You can get one from Super 7 for about €700 now.
I was going to say, if only they'd re-release that for a modern version, for in around 700 quid, like, it'd be great.
And the Turtle Van as well. Didn't they do the Super 7 Turtle Van? That's like 500 quid.
I think.
There's 2 Turtle Vans coming out, isn't there? There's one, which is more reasonably priced, I think. And then there's Super 7, who are doing one that's not reasonably priced in any way.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Sean's disappeared again. He does this. He goes Walkabout Creek. Brian, any honourable mentions?
Yeah, I had the Leonard, the Corpse. What's it? It's a yellow piranha mission boat. I had this as a child, and I had to check if it was 80s or not, but it actually is. It's like the knockoff G.I. Joes, the Corpse. They're made by Leonard still.
Yeah, I remember.
And I had it's like a boat. It's really, really cool. It was like model off Tiger Force, I think.
Oh, here we go. We've got a visitor.
Dougie.
Instead of llama riding, want puppy riding.
Oh.
Isn't she cool though?
Yeah.
My dog passed away, and I was so upset. My wife surprised me. That was cool.
Does that take a lot? Does it have to
take
be
a lot of
random, like styled and stuff? Does it like I don't know? I've never had a dog.
Yeah, about once a month you have to wash them and stuff because she is really fluffy under there. We just bought the shirt because my kids love Stranger Things. So, but she's really cool. But I have to babysit her now, so she'll be with us the rest of the show.
Your dog's on the couch. She's looking at everything in your room. She's like, there are hundreds of chew toys in here.
I know. I did buy a lot of them, so we got that sorted out.
Oh, good shout from John. The twin pod cloud car. That's a nice little
one. That is a good one.
I know. Yes. Yep.
The speeder bike. The speeder bike's a cool little thing, although the flaps are.
Oh, that was. How did we not pick that?
Yeah.
Someone else in the chat mentioned the Slave One as well.
Yeah, was that Eric or the Slave One?
No one I knew had that actually. I never had seen that or played with that growing up, but it was a great toy.
I never had sectors, so I can't. I do know what they look like, but those weird insect.
Oh,
things.
my brother had the tarantula one, and I don't know where he got it, but it always smelled of sick. So I don't know whether that was. Obviously, smell of vomit off it, so I don't know whether that was that particular one or that's what they all smelled like.
Do Centurions count as vehicles? They kind of like have. Well, they're kind of like land, sea, and air. I always coveted a Centurion and never got one. But G4 says the G.I. Joe Skyhawk and the Cobra Claw. I think the Robo Skull, whoever was it, Blinky that picked that. That thing's incredible. Did anyone else back the new Robo Skull from Kickstarter? Did you see it?
I haven't backed it, but I believe it's gonna go on sale. Like after the Kickstarter stuff is done, it's gonna be a regular on sale item that you can buy.
I hope not, because I bought 2. They did a deal on the Kickstarter where it was almost as cheap. It was like you might as well have bought 2.
Well, the Kickstarter ones have a different paint scheme or something like that. You have gold or stripes or something.
Yeah, but that thing's incredible. What's Sonny saying with the Rambo? Was there a Rambo vehicle? I know there were toys. I don't remember if there was a vehicle.
Do you guys remember the Visionaries?
Yes.
So I just remembered it there. The Skyclaw.
Yeah.
It had like a logo.
Triangular. Is it triangular?
Yeah. That's the one. It had, holograms on the wings and stuff. Looked awesome.
Do you know I've got it? I bought that at a car boot sale, but it's not complete. It's just like the shell. So I haven't got all the pieces to that. But I remember seeing it in the bottom of a bin of just crap. And I was like, 50p.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, I have it. But it's completely missing all the parts. Blinky, did we have your honourable mentions?
Honourable mentions. Oh God, I was on the tip of my tongue, and now they've asked me. It's after vanishing. I think the Action Force Sea Line.
Ooh. Is that a submarine?
It's a submarine, yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
I remember one of the guys on the road had it, and it was just an amazing toy. Also made by the same guy who designed the Robo Skull.
Bob Birchin or something like that. His name is.
Or something. How come that guy was never offered tons of money to go and work for Hasbro? Like, considering Pally were always kind of under budget, and they had to kind of use their imagination to get the best out of the molds. So no electronics or, land speeders with opening bonnets.
I don't know, because some of those early Action Force characters are like quite imaginative, aren't they? Like the Kraken and there's some really cool looking characters.
And even when they got their hands on some of the G.I. Joe molds, they fiddled around with them and made them better. Like you think Hasbro would look at what he did with the Robo Skull and said, "Come work for us, even if you don't want to move to America. Just design our toys."
Yeah. Oh, Dino's knocking it out of the park. The Tron, I would really love a vintage Tron bike. I've got a couple of. I think I've got 3 of the vintage Tron figures. The translucent ones, and the line detail always wears off. But I haven't got the bike. Though I think there's 3 bikes. There's a yellow, a white, and a red, I believe. But they're quite expensive to pick up now. But they're beautiful. 3.75 scale. Great toys. Sean, did we have your honourable mentions? Do you think of anything that you would have?
Just basically all the He-Man vehicles. That Wind Rider, or what was it? The Wind Taker?
Yeah, the Wind Talker or Wind Stalker or something. Yeah.
Had one of them as a kid. And maybe the remote control land speeder. Didn't they have one of those? That was pretty cool.
I never saw one. I don't know if they. I don't know if they came out over here. Never ever saw one. Inspector Gadget. That car in Inspector Gadget. Did that ever come out? Because that was cool. Do you know? Did they ever make a Street Hawk? Do you remember Street Hawk, the motorbike?
I think someone had one on a video of one in the last year.
And no one's mentioned Knight Rider. Was there a Knight Rider car? I can't remember if there was a Knight Rider car or not.
I think there was one. I remember.
Yeah, there surely was.
Connor, did you give your honourable mentions?
No. I suppose for the honourable mention, I would have to go with the mini rigs.
Yeah.
I had a couple. Because we had no skiff for sort of Return of the Jedi, so I had the little mini rig skiff, and I had great fun with that one. And then the little Endor one that had the spinny back on it never made any sense because the figure kind of went in back to front on it. But they were great little toys, and I think we all had it at least one, if not two of them, because of the price point of them growing up.
Geeks Dino's just walking around his room at the moment, picking up vehicles.
Yeah, you should.
No one mentions the Imperial shuttle. I never.
That was my honorable mention.
Was it? Sorry. I never had one, but in fact, I still don't have one. That's on my shopping list for sure. I tell you what, I never had, but I always really wanted was because I had a couple of the figures, and the vehicles were really weird. But do you remember the Marvel Secret Wars figures?
Yeah.
Oh,
and the vehicles were crazy. There was like a Doom cycle.
There was, yeah, I remember having something like that.
There was a Spidey vehicle too.
Yeah. Let me try and find a picture of the Secret Wars vehicles because they were crazy. I think there was the same for the superheroes. DC superheroes, they had some crazy vehicles like Superman had like a little jet thing, and
which is handy for Superman in case he's too tired to fly.
Yeah.
All right, hey gents, I gotta head out too. We got a family activity tonight. It was good hanging with you guys. I wore green in your honor.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, dude.
For hanging out, guys. We'll see you.
It's lovely meeting you. Dude. Have a nice evening.
Well, we'll start to wrap it up because we've done 2 hours 15. It's been a good old slog, and it's been a great show. Actually, it's been a lot of fun. So let's just go through some of the go through some of the formalities. Sorry about that. My voice is going now. Coming soon. Anyone doing anything? Anyone doing anything coming up that you want to talk about? There's still quite a few people in the chat. If anyone wants to promote a video or something that's happening. Sean, what's going on your channel at the moment?
Nothing at the moment. I'll figure something out. I'm trying to do one video a week at least right now. So.
Brian, how are things going over on yours? What's going down? You've moved your podcast.
It's kind of funny that the days get all messed up. But I've been off the last 2 weeks, sick and stuff. So I'm just trying to get shit back together and back going again. So this Tuesday night we should have a new episode of the Culture Cast. Hopefully, all going well at 9:30 GMT. I don't know what that is in American. Sorry.
Well, I'm still waiting for my invite, to be honest. So I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure.
You have the gate crash. There is no invite.
All right.
Your invites with the same letter as Vern was in.
And Fuller's figures.
I don't know whether to review those Astromechs or not, or what to do with them.
Review that Leia.
Oh, I think you should.
Yeah,
I think you should. I think you should build them on stream. I think you should build.
Yeah, I
them.
think you should build those as well, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's
And we'll offer you.
time because I'm just slammed at work at the moment, and even the last 2-3 days, I haven't even been able to be on social media during the day. We're kind of starting to go back into the office a few days a week, so it's stressful. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do something. Like I literally got these; they're on sale. I just, like I said, I thought they'd look good in the back of the shelf and the display, and fit out with the figures. And maybe I'll do something with those. So we'll see. But my last video got over 100 views, so I was like, wow.
Oh, good.
Sweet.
Yeah,
That's a good sign.
Stoked on that. That's everyone liking and sharing on Twitter and the community. So that's all on you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's how you do it, though. In fairness.
Absolutely.
And we definitely need more Jonathan Redmond on the interwebs, don't we? To be honest,
I make a video.
The voice,
and it's a short, so
yeah, but you've got the voice. It's the voice. We need the voice. You've got a proper radio voice, I think. I mean that in the nicest possible way, don't you think? Don't you think he's got an incredibly good radio voice?
Velvety soft.
There you go.
Years of customer service.
Well, thank you everybody for watching Three Men and a Monkey Lizard. You guys have been awesome. Massive thank you to Connor from Fuller's Figures. Please go and subscribe to his channel. The link is in the description. Also to Brian's action figure toy reviews. The link is in the description. And to Mr. Jonathan Redmond, aka Blinky. Huge thanks to the Monkey Lizard Army. You guys are insane, but we love you. Hit the like button. Leave us a friendly comment. Please go and sub to all of our channels. Remember, for some reason, this is an audio podcast, and it's 16th in the charts in Ireland under the leisure category.
It'll be number 10 now. Easy.
Great.
Yeah, definitely.
We need it. We need it 16th worldwide. So if you're on Apple, Spotify, or Google, search Three Men and a Monkey Lizard. Give us a 5-star rating. Leave us a crazy review. We would appreciate it. And we're back next Saturday at 10 p.m. On the Oakhurst Studios channel. So don't forget us.
I think you spelled that wrong.
I have. Oh, shit. You do not realize how much shit I'm going to get for that now. For about 6 months. This is going to be like rolling on now. Bloody hell. Oh, good time to leave.
Our studios.
Remember, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. You
Monkey
all rock.
Lizard. Yeah. And monkey lizards are for life. They are not for spit roasting. Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bob, that means the outro video.
We're back. Dude's Nerdery. Oakhurst Studios. Hey there. Sean Solo 8. Salacious Rum. Together, we're unstoppable. We are, of course, Three Men and a Monkey Lizard, bringing out toys to play. That's right, Three Men and a Monkey Lizard, bringing out toys.